When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rules into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. You guys know we love it. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson and read, two great men, read by the great John F. Kennedy Jr. Gone too soon, ladies and gentlemen. And they were both freedom fighters, fighting during different eras for different things. And we're also freedom fighters. And what that was written about back in the summer of 1776 was some grievances that the King, George III at the time, did upon our 13 colonies. And they said, nah, we're not going to do that. And so they stood up against many odds, including the largest naval military the world has ever seen in Great Britain. And also they had to fight against the loyalists here in America that were loyal to the crown. And they said, nah, we're going to be rebels. We're going to be usurpers, whatever you want to call us, but we're going to stand up. We're going to overthrow it over a 2% tax. That's what took them over the edge. And as you guys know, the Boston Massacre and the shot heard around the world and everything else, it started something in Philadelphia in the summer of 1776 when we celebrate our country. And we just did that a couple of weeks ago on July 4th, 1776. And I think we're also going to have to celebrate January 3rd, 2009, when Satoshi Nakamoto declared independence from this evilness of this fiscal and monetary policy that we are standing up against together in a peaceful way. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand up against the people that are in charge of the evilness of the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Thursday, July 17th, 2025. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 906,004. TikTok, next block. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's check in with everybody. Samantha Nakamoto's here. She said, hi, Jerry. Hi, Chad. How are you doing, Samantha? Good to see you, ma'am. EB says, president accounted for. Good to see EB. USA CBDC bill passed. Not good. I heard it wasn't passed, BTC Bleb, but good to see you, brother. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, VHF. My man, how are you? Scorpion Metal says hello. I don't know how long he's going to stay. Something happened on strike here. It's good to see everybody. Wow, 5,000 sats. Somebody came in hot on strike and put a big zap of 5,000 sats. Thank you so much. That really helps the channel. Thank you. And my mission to make sure that everybody sees this thing that we're using as the greatest monetary asset. And thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate you. MHMA7. Why do you like Speed Wallet? It's got too much going on with it. I love it, man. How are you, sir? Hello, everyone. Why is it bad that CBDC bill passed? Can you explain? I thought it wasn't passed. I haven't took a good look at it, I guess. I thought they denied it. No tax, no tax. That's right, Backpacker. How are you, sir, and the family? How you guys doing in the living room? Hey, if you guys are there in the living room. My man Trent is in the house, the Bitcoin technician. How are you, sir? It's anti-CBDC bill, not a CBDC bill. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too, Trent. Good to see you, man. It's a Trojan horse, CBDC. Okay. The bill will do more harm than good. All right, we'll see. Well, I haven't read it yet. Just a summary from AI seems fine. Yeah, we'll see. Emily gets sats. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you, Ems. How are you today, ma'am? Gets sats. Thank you so much for coming back, Emily. Appreciate it. It's always good to see you, ma'am. Woke Up Bullet said it's a good thing that it passed. I don't know how these bills work too much. Yeah, it's crazy. Happy Friday Eve. Meggie, how are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Maggie's in the house. My sister from another mister. I've known her since the early 90s. Love Megan. She's like my sister. Sharon B says, hello, Jerry, with a kiss. Sharon, that's what I like to see. How are you, Sharon? That's how I like to be greeted, man. I really do. Thank you, Sharon. It's good to see you. And a kiss right back to you, Sharon. Emily says, hello there, Megan. Hello, everyone. Sharon B, hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Emily. Ryan says, hey, 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 like Fat Albert. Ryan, how are you, sir? How was your day today? Ingram. We got a few things to talk about today. Emily says, hi, woke up bullish. Hey, Ryan, 120K. Wow, yeah, we're right back at it. We're right back at it. Well, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Very good to see you, Will. Will Land, yes. Waiting on a few people to come in. Will, hello. Hi, Emily and Sharon B. Yeah, I put Jenny on the wheel. She's not here yet. But if she's not here by the time we spin the wheel, then I'll take her off. But she should be here. Nods. Anyone home? Not yet, Gray. Not yet. Stay on me, though, brother. Stay on me. I need to take time and just sit down and do that, man. My friend said it's easy. It took him 5 minutes. But I'm not a very technical guy, Gray. I love that, though. Keep messing with me, man. Keep messing with me. Because I want to get it, too, man. They said it's easy. I don't know. VHF, hey. We're still early. We are Bitcoin Bandit. How you doing, my bro? My boy? My brother? Bitcoin Bandit. He's stealing that Bitcoin, looks like. Really big zap of 5,000 sats. Thank you so much. It is easy. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, man. I'm going to sit down and take about 2 hours out of the day and say, I'm just going to focus on it. Hello, Bitcoin Bandit. Gray, yes. Gray Motion. Did I spell your name wrong? I think I did. Yeah, I put you as Gray, Grey. It's good to see you guys, man. We got 20 in the chat. Hi, folks. What's up, commercial break? Good to see you, sir. How are you? He says, hi, folks. We say hi back. Always good to see you, my boy. What's up? Watching live from the living room. Okay, good. I was hoping you would. That always makes me happy, Fanny. Stop core, download knots, works off core data so you don't have to resync. Okay. But I still got to download all the blocks, right? From the beginning. Fact, Packer fam. It actually didn't take me that long to do it the first time, to be honest with you. Maybe a few hours. I thought it was going to take way longer than that. Hey, VHF. Chef Fanny Packer, hello. You to you and fam. Oh, I don't. Okay. Good. All right. Well, I'm going to have to do that, Greg. I'm going to have to do that, sir. Thank you for the reminder. And another reminder, guys, if you haven't subscribed, I think everybody else is here subscribed. We picked up no new subs yesterday, which is okay. So if you're here, just as a reminder, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it's free 99. Only if you want to help the channel and not have a subscription yet. Haven't had a subscription yet. Finger pick, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. How are you? I know Emily's happy now. You know you're the man when you walk in and the woman's happy you walked in. I think she is. Backpacker says, hello, everyone. We say hello back to you, brother. Hello, the beautiful Emily, the beauty Emily. My girls say you are so pretty. Yes, she is. She is. What's up, Backpacker? Yes, absolutely. And the Bitcoin price today is going on a tear again, which I don't like personally. I like it when it's lower. There's nothing we can do about it. This thing's going to take off, man. And this is why I named this episode, Get as many sats as you can while you still can. And that's the theme of the video today. That's the theme of my every video, to be honest with you. I can name that every day and just name it Unambe Umo 2, 3, 4, 5 and just do it because that's my goal, man. We're gonna watch a fascinating video today from somebody everybody pretty much knows. He came on the scene and just blew up, man. I really like this guy, and I'm gonna see if I can get him on and I can interview him and have a little chat with him. He's in high demand right now. What's up, Backpacker? Bullish, yes, always, bro. Always. How can you not be, man? You know, I ain't gonna lie. I like when it crashes down though. I like when the price crashes. That's my favorite time of the cycles, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, bless you, Fanny Packer. Yes. It's me, isn't it? What's that? Trent. You? Buying up all the Bitcoin? What I miss? Thank you again for that huge donation. That was a big donation. Oh, there we go. Hey, Jerry, you doing well? From Scotty, 99 sats. Yes, I am, sir. Thank you. And I didn't get a chance to read your one from last night. I didn't even see it, my brother. He told Jen, he says, make it 9,999 sats then. That's right. Scotty, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Sorry, guys, stuffing my face with food, so I'll be in and out of the chat at the moment. You're good, man. Hey, ain't nobody stopping you from that. Scotty, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty 99. Good to see you, brother. I love the crashes. I wish I stacked more when it crashed. I don't know if we will ever see it down at 80K again. I don't know either, but according to VHF, we will, he says. He said we're going to crash to 80K. And I hope he's right. The Dire Straits guitarist finger picks, yes. V says, let him go. Great title. Hello, fam. Hope all is well. Thank you, V. Appreciate it. Hope more people come in today. And thank you for saying that, my dear friend. And thank you for always bringing a crowd of people with you, man. I hope so. Me too, man. Hola, good people. Sinister. Sin. There he is. Put you right here, Sin. My man, Sin. The Renaissance man. The Renaissance. Global man. He is the man. Good to see you, Sin. The philosopher. How are you, sir? Always good to see you, Sin. He says, hola, good people. We love us some Sin, man. Hello, V. We could go as low as 65K, Jerry. That's what VHF says. And I'm with you. I pray you're right, brother. I don't put it past you. Seem like you know those charts. You know what you're talking about. You're holding on those alts, so you must know nothing. You must know something. 65K. Wow. BTC is consolidated in the past few days. Next stop, 127,000. Of course, it will come back down and test the previous level, 18 to 20K, 118, 20, 120K. Okay. Kind of the path. Next stop, 127. Of course, we'll come. Okay. I like the sound of it, Gray. Thank you for letting us know. Hola, Sensei. Backpacker's doing 23 fast and then eat 1 hour, so he's into his meal. I already know. What's the reason for it? Sin, boom. Hey, Sin. How are you feeling today, Jerry? I feel pretty good, Sin. I feel pretty good. I felt a little weird earlier, but I feel pretty good, man. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. How are you? How are you feeling, Sin? And how did your fast go? I know it went well for you. My M's, Fanny, VHF, mi amigo. Yes, BlackRock isn't going to let that happen. I don't know, my friend. Somebody's going to be wrong. Somebody's going to be right. 80 to 65? No way, Gray Motion says to you, VHF. Something happened on the speed wallet. 369 sats. I think that's Matt. Did Matt do that yesterday? Thank you so much. That's a lot of Satoshis. Thank you. 369. Appreciate it. That's a Tesla zap, I believe. Polly Pocket says peace and prosperity. Bitcoin is reparations. Bitcoin is a hack for generational wealth. It sure is, Polly Pocket. How are you, man? Good to see you. I've never seen you before. This right here is the wheel of Satoshi. I'm going to spin it every time a block comes out, and you get a chance to win 100 Satoshis. Polly Pocket. Good to have you in. How'd you hear about the channel? If you don't mind me asking. Again, thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully you subscribed. We got 2,400 subs. Have you subscribed yet, Polly? It's free to do it. Very welcome, Jerry. Thank you for everything. Hey, Am. Thank you, V. That's very nice for you to say that, man. Okay, that was Matt. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, bro. Very much. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jerry Grasshopper. How are you? Good to have you back. Let's see. Always good to have you back. It's 3 days in a row, Grasshopper. Welcome. See if we can get you some wins. Hello, Bitcoin technician. Trying to get back to a healthy relationship with food. I understand that. If he's holding alts, he knows nothing, MHMA7 says. Let me put you on the wheel, bro. MHMA7. He says, if you're holding alts, you don't know what you're talking about, according to him. Hey, hi there, Hopper. Lauren says, hey, hello, everybody. Hello, Lauren. How are you, sir? Always good to see you. If I'm feeling down, I know you're going to make me laugh, Lauren. Can't wait to meet you in person during your birthday next year. April 28th. Too many ETFs in the market now. Yeah, I agree with that. IBT coming to a retirement account near you. Paper Bitcoin summer. Man, I hope not, man. But it'll keep the price down, so I hope so. Human nature doesn't change, my friends, and human nature is what moves markets. Human fear and greed. And speaking of fear and greed, let's see what that's talking about. It's a good segue, VHF. We're at 74 right now, according to this. Hi, Emily. First time here, sir. Okay, thank you. Did you subscribe, Polly Pocket? Good to have you. Hello, Lauren. Feeling good, brother. Knock out some much needed joint mobility work. Was feeling a little tight body wise yesterday. Knock out some much needed joint mobility work. Okay. I've been trying that too, Sin. Well, good. I'm glad you're better, man. Glad you're better. 29 watching, 14 likes. Come on, guys. Smash those likes. Thank you, Backpacker. I appreciate it. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Only if you like it. Please and thank you. Welcome, Polly Pocket. Welcome to you. God of War, GOW says, hello, all. We said hello back to you, sir. How are you? Good to have you back. As always, got the regulars coming in. Why is it good if Bitcoin goes down? It's good because we can buy more, Sharon. The higher the price, the less we can get. And I'm buying until 2035, at least until January 2035, when the Bitcoin gold rush is over with. Grasshopper, happy Friday Eve. I love your energy. So I'm in accumulation mode right now, Sharon. Hello, GOW. I'm not cooking tonight. Hubby can figure it out. LOL. No, that's right. He's entitled to his opinion. Yeah, of course. GOW. Hey, BFF. Fear and greed equals the VIX goes up. Fear, VIX go down. Greed. Okay, Gray. Gray knows what he's talking about. Hey, V. Gray, correct. It's bad business if you let the price drop too much. They don't make fees if their customers sell and leave. Okay. Sanford and Bun, starring Brad Fox, he says. Sanford and Bun, starring Brad Fox. I don't think I've ever seen that show, the troll. Lauren, V, Grasshopper, G-O Dub. Yes. Hello, everybody. Ian, he's back. How are you, Ian? Good to have you, sir. Missed you yesterday, man. Ian the legend. Ian, clean your machine. How's business, my friend? And how did you do today? You get some big tips or what? And how are you? Good to see you, Ian. The Bitcoin technician, boom. Shin, hey, kind friend. It's inevitable that these things flow into the market. It's going to happen. We just have to dance alongside with him and allow Bitcoin to prove that everything else is relevant. Exactly. There she is. Jenny Legendary. I was getting scared, Jenny. I got you on the top of the list. I was getting scared. How are you, Jenny? How was work if you went? Ian, Sin, Jen, hello, Jen. Hi, Jen. Ian and V, boom. How many ways do you folks know how to stack sats? I know a few ways, Gray. And we're going to talk about that today. Emily, oh, okay, yeah. You want to get as many as you can, Sharon. The cheaper. It's almost like when you go to a discount store or one of your, I don't know, say you want to go get a dress, Sharon, and your dress is usually $60, but you know the same dress is on sale for $45. You're going to get probably a couple of them, right? Or $30 or something. You know what I mean? VHF, good evening, yo. Hey, V Hopper, Emily. You sober today? Ian, Sin, M, yes. Yes, Jan. Oh, Troy boy. Hey, GOW. People got to stop playing with the XRPs. Yes, they do, Bitcoin Bandit. Hello, sir. People love XRP, don't they, Bitcoin Bandit? My God, I only know one way to stack sats, Gray. Okay. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Busy with a new hire, and he's doing great. Good. Good to hear that. Hello, Jen. Jen, hey. Even if you're broke. Yep. Exactly, Gray. Get them even when you're broke. You can earn them. They will learn eventually. That's right. Woke up bullish. Work was crazy as usual. Then got to call child protective service on a situation in my apartments when I got home. Jeez, oh, is that why you came in a little few minutes? Wow, Jenny, your life is not boring, is it? Lauren and Sharon, hi. The troll says Jerry loves food should be the channel name. You don't love food, the troll? Let's get these sats. That's right, V. One way you can get sats is coming here. You come here every day for 2 hours, 3, 4, maybe 2 hours. I'm trying to cut it to 2. People got mad at me yesterday. I went 2 hours and 17 minutes, and people were upset with me. I said, man, I done spoiled everybody. Then maintenance was trying to fix my garage and broke it again. Oh, man. Wow. Jenny. Man, I'm about to go sit on the beach for a week. Paper Bitcoin summer, not so bad. Okay. Let's get it. That's what you got to do. You got to enjoy life, my boy. So sad when parents don't properly care for their children, Jen. It is, man. It is. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. It really is, guys. So let's take a look again. Let's take a look at the mempool. Sats per V byte on the base layer is pretty cheap. So this is a good day to move some Bitcoin around the base layer if you like. You know, Sharon said we want 4 hours of Jerry. Oh, Sharon, thank you. You want 4 hours of me? You weren't even here yesterday. So what you talking about? We missed you yesterday, Sharon, unless you were working, of course. I ain't gonna be mad at you, but you still got to turn your phone on at work and keep it in your pocket. You know what I mean? Dang, Jen, sorry. Hang in there. Thank you for saying that, Sharon. That is very, very sweet of you. It really is. That means a lot to me. I'm about to have some chili fries. That sounds good, man. They got some French fry places here that specialize in these crazy French fries, VHF in Vegas. And let me tell you something, man. Even if you're a carnivore, it would be hard to turn them fries down, man. Seriously. VHF agreed. I don't know the situation, but a kid showed up in the office saying the person he was living with kicked him out and he was already in CPS custody, so the call was made. Wow. No worries. I'm used to this crazy life. Yeah, it is crazy. It is. Gemini charged me $3 to send some corn today. What a ripoff. I don't know why you use Gemini, brother. It's all about the fees buying and the fees withdrawing for me. And Strike is the best. For me personally. Putin, please. Yo, Jerry, what's up? What's up? What's going on, family? Put me on, bro. No doubt, y'all. I got you, my boy. How are you today? Good to see you, y'all. How was your day today, man? Hope you're well. Kids raising kids is so sad. Yeah, kids raising kids, exactly. Backpacker. Gotta have the phone on like we did in the ER. Yes. Yeah. Boom. Oh, heck yeah, Jen. Poutine. I can't say that word, guys. Poutine is great. We said it before, but don't kill me, Sin. You know I'm the butcher. Oh, no doubt. It was his sister. So yeah, it really was a baby and a baby. Wow. Of course. I got 7 kids. I love raising kids. Exactly. Can never have too many kids, man. Never. Never. My cell phone carrier had a power hours. No one here had cell service. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why you weren't here. Okay. We were waiting for you, Sharon. Sorry to hear that. Yes, poutine is a must in Canada. Nice, Jenny. Who else is working off their 1 million sats, one spin of the wheel at a time? This may take a while. Who else is working off their 1 million sats? Hey, you might get them though. Keep on coming in. If you ever come to Canada, I know a great routine place. Routine place? Only open in spring, summer, fall though. Okay. Bitcoin banned a Gemini card. Yeah, their transfer fee is ridiculous. Wish I didn't get the card. I want to cancel it, but I think it'll hurt my credit. Oh, okay. Poutine, Jenny says. Okay. Poutine. All right. Poutine. All right. What's up, Jerry and fam? Miss y'all in North Dakota visiting family, including my Bitcoin aunt. Cheers. Gotta go. Peace. All right, AV. Much love to you, brother. You're wow, you're Bitcoin auntie. Tell her to come on the show so we can say hi to her, man. Thank you, AV. Enjoy North Dakota, my brother. Yes, Jen, to visit Canada and not have poutine is mad disrespectful. He says, okay. Ryan Ingram won a furry 4-legged dollar to go with. AV, boom. We love you, AV. Lauren Stern, especially when the wheel is rigged. Yes. Paul, the GOAT, is in the house. Paul comes in hot like he always does. The GOAT has blessed us with his presence and comes in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Paul. I haven't had one of those in a little bit, except for Jenny gave me one the other day. But thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate that. Really do. How are you, Paul? How's everything? You good, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you again, man. I'm good, Jerry. How's everyone doing? Glad to hear that, y'all. I'm doing well. How's everybody doing? Yes, true. And Paul, the GOAT, is in the house. Yes, he is. Paul Lee, y'all are sleeping when I'm at work. Oh, okay. You're the night shift. That's right. That's right. Paul, the GOAT. You must be a nurse, Sharon. You look like a nurse. Gemini is super cheap to buy corn, but yeah, they don't even support lightning withdrawals. Wow. Really? Polypurpose. So even if you're broke and have 10 years of discipline to save $200 monthly, it may exceed 10 to 30% or may even go higher based on historical price. I'm stacking for a decade now so I can retire before 50. Wow, you're young. Polly, congratulations. Good for you, ma'am. Good for you. Credit scores are trash. They mean nothing. And honestly, you are 100% right what you just said, Polly Pocket. For real. Thank you for that input. Credit scores are trash. They mean nothing. Fake numbers they play with to make people think they mean anything. Yep. I agree. Hi, Jen, Sim, Emily. Yes, Paul. He's in the house. Thank you again, Paul. Appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. Hello, Paul. Good to see you, Goldie. Paulie. I'm doing great. How are you, Dre? Glad to hear it, Paul. I'm doing okay, man. Just chilling out. It's a Thursday. You know what I mean? We're just hanging out. Gonna talk a little Bitcoin news, watch a couple of videos, do some spins, and talk some stuff and hang with y'all like we always do. A little fun get together. You know how we do it. What up, Paul? Hi, Lauren Bandit. People want me to go 7 days a week now, Paul. I don't know about that. Bitcoin Kitty, thank you. 99 cents. Was that a donation? Did that go through? 99 cents. I've never seen one of those. Thank you. Bitcoin Kitty, that's very nice of you. Are you staying around? Really appreciate that. Or is that you joining the 99 cent membership? I don't know if that's a membership. Is that a membership or a donation? Jenny, might be the 99 cent plan. Speaking of that, if you guys want to go ahead and help the channel, speaking of that, This is the 99 cents plan right here that she just eloquently got involved with. The Jerry Loves Freedom plan. That's, if you want to get on the map or just want to help out a little bit, 99 cents a month. But if you want to be a Bitcoiners for Freedom member in the Signal group, it's $4.99 a month, and you will not be disappointed, man. You know what I mean? So, and then obviously, if you want to go to the $24.99 a month, you will be an absolute legend. I don't expect anybody to do that. I wish they had a different tier, maybe a $9.99 tier to go to 99 cents to $4.99 to $24.99. And I can't change that, guys. So we'll see what happens. Oh, got a subscriber. Was that Polly Pocket? Hope so. We're going to spin at 30 minutes after. We're 3 minutes away. In the Bitcoin world, the credit score scam is meeting its demise. I agree with you, Sin. Thank you, brother. Paul says pound the like button. Paul the Ghost says pound the like button. And I couldn't agree with him more. Paul, boom. As I said the other day, what does your Satoshi score look like? Exactly. What's that looking like? Give me that number. That's the only number that counts. Cindy? Headline today, Oklahoma Narcotics Bureau shuts down Tusla's apartments, makeshift dental office. Oh, boy. Masquerading as a dental office, huh? They really doing something else. Yeah, boom. It's a donation, sir. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That really helps. YouTube loves that. Another 99 cents. Good pricing. That 99 cents you gave Bitcoin Kitty, Scotty said that's good pricing. He likes that price. Thank you, Scotty. And thank you, Bitcoin Kitty. That was a donation. Okay. VHF, my brother, BTC Kitty got a membership from me a week ago or so. Okay. I knew you know. That's why I asked you. Credit scores. What would a Bitcoin score be? Exactly. Quote unquote makeshift dental office. Jen, what the hell? Exactly. If Bitcoin follows the 2017 cycle, the price in August will be the new low. Oh, God, I hope so. Hello, Bitcoin Kitty. Okay, thanks, Jen. I was wondering who gave me that. Oh, yes. That's very nice of Jenny. She gave out so many. My goodness. Jerry, you should be able to change that. I've seen many YouTubers with $10 members. Jerry, you should be able to change that. I've seen many YouTubers with $10 memberships. Okay. I'm going to try to change that then. Definitely. I'm going to try to change that. The $24.99 to $9.99. That'd be a lot better. Thank you for telling me that, GOW. You see that new Tron Ares preview? Wow, it looks fire. I can't wait to see it. I used to love playing Tron. Oh boy. Tron, huh? I used to love that movie. That was a crazy movie back in the day. GOW, boom. I seem to file that away under things you can't make up, right? Cannot be more accurate saying credit score can't scam. Exactly. Jay Rummer says he's here. What's up, my boy? Good to have you back. With his upside down thing. I still use Coinbase. Oh, why? I agree completely with credit being a scam. I stopped carrying a hobo trap they designed. Yes, it is. It is. Jay Rummer. Working class freedom. All the crypto bills pass. Here we go. What's up, my boy? He's back. How are you, sir? Working class freedom. Love that name. Love that name, man. Good to see you, man. Yeah, yep. Yeah, yep. I saw the first trailer a couple of months ago. I'm actually hyped about seeing it. Okay, I'm going to see it. Got up a notification today. Good. A little late, but you're welcome. Moon Shiki, I'm late today. No, you're not. You're always on time. How are you, Moon Shiki? Good to see you. But it's something. Ain't that right, Jerry? Can you spot me? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, Corey. How are you? Corey got sats. I'm going to do my commercial here for everybody in a little bit because I got a couple of YouTubers in here. So much going on. I know, right? Credit scores are for us plebs. Government doesn't have a credit score and always defaults on their debt. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see if anybody's new here. Okay, we're going to do a spin. And today, like I said, is Thursday, July 17th, 2025. This is the first spin of the day for all you guys that are new. Ladies are new. This is the Bitcoin base layer on the mempool.space. These are their Bitcoin transactions or blocks that have been mined already. These are the ones in the mempool that are waiting. And as you can see, they're different colors now because they do less than 1 sat per VByte now, which I think they started Tuesday. And what I'm going to do is every time a block comes out during this live stream, I'm going to give you a wheel subsidy just like the block subsidy. Now, the block subsidy is 3.125 Bitcoin. The wheel subsidy, every time we spin, is 100 Satoshis. I'm going to name the number, the last three numbers of the 906004. So I'm going to start off with that one. And we're going to go from there. This is the wheel of Satoshi. If you're new, your name's on that. If it lands on your name, you will get the wheel of Satoshi subsidy of 100 sats. So this is the first spin today at block number 004 for Thursday, July 17th, 2025. Good luck to everybody. And let's spin the first spin. And let's see who can win it. Drawer has $2.99, so you got to be able to change it. Okay, good. Flipper. Okay, good. I might lower that then. Has anyone seen the Tron preview? Not me. How's it going, Jay? I'm good, Working Class Freedom. How are you, my boy? Thanks for asking. I'm doing good, man. Hello, God Sats. Yeah, the original Tron video game went hard. It did. Hi, Emily. Corey. The Tron Ares set was a pain in my butt a couple years ago in Vancouver. Jared Leto is a tool. LOL. Sinful. I'm a firm believer that Coinbase sucks it. I think they do, Jay. Remember, nothing wrong with Coinbase as exchange. I don't like them. Government even uses our tax dollars to bail out banks on their debt defaults as well. Yes. Also, yes. Sin, I know, right? Boom. Jay Remmer, hello. Maddie's in the house. Maddie, what's up? How are you, ma'am? Maddie? It's not a hot day today, Maddie, so that's good. So you should be good today. How are you, ma'am? We missed you yesterday, Maddie. Yeah. Yes, there's something wrong with it. It's the most expensive fees and higher spread I've seen anywhere. How is that nothing wrong? Yeah, I don't like them at all. Hey there, God. You couldn't pay me to use, well, maybe you could pay me. Well, no, actually you couldn't. I don't like Coinbase at all. Hey there, God Sass. We live in a world of brainwashing. Daily, we are spoon-fed that the establishment wants to think, believe, and do. Yep. Lauren, Emily. My daughter says she chatted earlier. I didn't see it, though, but you never added her to the wheel. LOL. I don't see her on the wheel. I don't see her. T, what's up, my boy? How are you? I just saw her GOW. Secura TBH. How are you, young lady? How are you, T? How was your day? Hello, Maddie. Hello. Hey, I got you on the wheel. I gave Bitcoin Well a test drive for 50,000 sats yesterday at 3:30. 24 hours later, still not delivered. Bitcoin Well off the list. Oh, wow. Hi, Maddie. The only suspect part of the new Tron is Jared Leto. Dude has had a bad run after getting so much acclaim from Dallas Buyers Club. He's definitely the worst joker ever. He is, man. I did not like him at all. That was just me personally. Nothing to see here. Everyone shows over. No spins here tonight. Jerry loves freedom. When they all leave, just leave my name and start spinning, right? How you doing, girlfriend? Elms, Madeline. BTC for Flipper. Woo woo, yes. Woo. Okay, she cheated again. She chatted again. Okay, got it. Madeline, we love you. Congrats. Good game, Flipper. Maddie Secure, great motion. Boom. Flipper. Hi, Secure. Hey. Not your keys, not your coin. That's right, Paul. Tell them. We need a Bitcoin emoji. Who does it first? Android app? I'll say Android, you guys. Yeah, probably Android. I also went to Coinbase in 2020. It was only, that's how you know we're early, man. 2025, we're going to have a Bitcoin emoji. We used to have one on Twitter. Stupid Elon Musk took it down, though. I also went to Coinbase in 2020. It was the only to have BaFin certificate in Germany, the financial regulation authority for the country. It's important. Okay. Hello, Maddie. Why you don't like Coinbase? Bad experience or just based off what other experience? 1% buy fees. I don't like them at all from my personal experience. The withdrawal fees are terrible, and I don't like their business model. I don't like Brian Armstrong. I don't like how they shit coin. A lot of things I don't like about them, man. Withdrawal fees are too high. LOL, Emily, I can't, unless you buy the pro, I guess. I don't want to pay for a service. LOL, Emily, I can't even get her to order her own food at a restaurant. She would whisper in my ear what she wants while the waiter sits there waiting on us. You don't know how lucky you are that you got a reply. Wow, okay. Definitely Andrew Packer. Yeah, that'd probably be the first ones. By now, there are a lot to choose from. I switched to Bitfo for low price. Yeah, I just use Strike, man. You know what I mean? It's not use Advantage. It's no spread on CB. Yep. B, thoughts? I like that one. I stopped using Coinbase because of fees and spread is really bad. Strike is much better in my opinion. Way better. Maybe. Backpacker. Secure, are you growing? You go. You are GOW daughter. Sorry, I should have known this. If that's true, I have a gift for you. I'm a big fan of your dad. Nice. There is no spread on Coinbase. Okay. Nothing wrong. Buy on the advanced tab. Place an order and wait. No spread. Get it for what you want to get it. Period. I don't mess with no companies that shitcoin, man. That's just me personally. Okay. My friend got hacked on Coinbase. Wow. Yeah. Yes, I am his daughter, she says. She's talking now. Coinbase isn't good, but it helps get new people in because it's so popular. Yeah, in my area, I don't like them. But it might be regional, you know what I mean? But I don't mess with any companies that mess with shitcoins. Bitcoin only companies for me. That's just me personally. Coinbase Advance, it is free. Has maximum 0.06 fee for maker orders. Okay. Well, keep using them. They're working for you. Keep using them. Was your friend's own personal error though, Paul? Coinbase will just leak your data and get you wrecked. That's another one I don't like either. Exactly. Too many red flags for me. But again, if you want to use them, go ahead. I don't keep my Bitcoin on the chains anyways. So whichever's best user for you, go ahead. Most hacks are due to owner mistakes. That's probably right. Some serious haters here. No, we just don't like Coinbase. Everybody's different, man. Just because you like them don't mean everybody else is going to like them. Is there a spread on Strike? Yes. It doesn't mean people are haters because they don't like something you like. Like if you told me you didn't like Strike, I'd say, okay, you don't like Strike. Doesn't mean they're a hater. That means they had a bad experience. They don't like it. Have him send your ZBD wallet ASAP, please. Have him send your ZBD. Okay. Who knows, VHF? She can't, V. She's only 16. Dang. Likely your friend's fault. Maybe. But you can send to me and I give to her. I have a wallet for her. Yeah. I had a real bad experience with Coinbase. I just do not like those people, man. But again, if you like them, use them. You know? I never base my opinions on what someone else likes. It's all about what I like. I heard a lot of stuff about Coinbase, and then I use them, and I don't like them. I like Strike the best. Strike has low fees, yes. Coinbase is trash. That's a fact. Okay, yeah. Strike still the GOAT. For me, it is. I like Strike. Strike's pretty good. All right, enough of that, guys. Somebody just sent 1,123 sats. Thank you. Big Zap. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Great Mo says, major point. Thank you. No haters is called a free market, brother. It's the beauty of living in a capitalist society. Yeah. No worries, GOW. The Fibonacci sequence is everywhere. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Check your speed. Is that what you? 1, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Working class freedom. Appreciate that, bro. It's a big zap, my friend. Thank you so much. Jerry told me to let him hold my Bitcoin. He would keep it safe for me. Said it was safer than Coinbase. Is that what I said? Laura, you are funny, man. Maddie said their best line, quote unquote, shouldn't a store of value hold its value? It is a good line. It is. I love that commercial. Coinbase has a very, very good commercial. I'm so paranoid about hacks and such that I do absolutely nothing other than buy on an insured exchange and put it in cold storage. Yes, I agree. Sent the DMV. Anyone try Antarctic? I have not. All right, let's do another spin. Flipper won 004. Let's see who can win 005. VHF. Congratulations, sir. Never heard of Antarctic. Me neither. I never heard of that one. Never heard of it. VHF, congratulations. He's going to give it to somebody. Maddie says, woohoo. Who you want to give it to, VHF? VHF. February 12th, 2024, Jack Mullers posted, yo, today I'm thrilled to announce Strike's move from spread-based pricing to fee-based pricing for buying and selling Bitcoin. Okay. Nice. VHF. Woo woo. Hence why I don't have a speed wallet. Could be a hack in my view. Okay. It could be. That's why I just keep a little bit on there. You know what I mean? GOW. Boom. GG. VHF. Boom. Woohoo. Give them to GOW daughter. Okay, nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. VHF always reminds me of VHS. Yeah. VHF. Woohoo. He's the winner. Very nice guy. Always gives out his sets. He won 005. Let's see who can win 006. GOW. Speed is a good wallet to obtain on chain and send in Lightning with as a middle wallet, not holding your main stash. Yes, I agree with that. Coco's the winner. Congratulations, Coco. Scotty sent in 99 sats to send me a message. He says, as long as I get my sats from the exchange, I am happy. That reminds me, need to get some off soon. Yes. We talked about that the other day, the size of a UTXO. Most people said 1 million sats is a good size of a UTXO. You guys still think that? That's a good size? 1 million? I remember Coinbase only had 3 coins, and now it has many. I can't even count. LOL. Yeah, they're trying to make money. That's for sure. And thank you, VHF. No doubt. Appreciate the donation to my little girl. Yes, that's very nice of VHF. Woohoo, Maddie says. Congratulations, Coco. Coco. All right, Maddie. That's right. Coco wins 006. Let's see who can win 007, Jenny. 100K says seems fine to move. Okay. 100K. Maddie. Wow, Maddie. Look at that. See what happens when you show up, Maddie? You get some sats. Congratulations. Madeline. Coco. Go Coco. It's an exchange. You connect your wallet. Okay. Boom. Party time. Like mother, like son. Woohoo. Yes. Jen. Maddie. My pleasure, GOW. Boom. Double up like Nipsey. Yes. It's a family affair. Sure is. Good game, Maddie. I'm in Satoshi's favor. TN. What's TN mean? RN? I'm in Satoshi's favor right now. I think that means. She's young. I don't know all those little terms. Wow, 5,000 sats. Holy shit. Somebody sent another 5,000 sats in. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wow. Big one. Whoever did that, thank you. Was the same person sent 15,000? Anyone having any experience lending of any Bitcoin lending platforms? Not yet. TN is tonight. Okay. Maddie starting off on fire. Yes. TN equals tonight. All right. My bad, guys. Tonight. Got it. The price of BTC keeps moving up, so my million sat UTXO keeps getting delayed. LOL. Wow. Yeah, it's harder and harder to get 1 million. I remember when I used to try to get 100,000, buy 100,000 sats a day. Back in 2022, it was pretty easy, anywhere between 17,000 to $30,000 or $30, $16, $17, $30. Now it's what, 120, 118, $19 for the same 100 grand. Please don't lend out your Bitcoin, Paul says. And I'm not disagreeing with him on that one. I'm really not. All right, 008 just came out. Let's spin that one. Don't get me wrong, I believe in Bitcoin, but I question with the value of sats. Why do so many apps give them away so freely, rewards, etc.? Are we just that early? Yes, Lauren. And there's so many of them right now that they can give away because they're pennies and pennies and pennies on the dollar per set. You can get 10 Satoshis, pretty much 9 Satoshis for 1 penny right now. So, right? No, I'm sorry. No, 100 Satoshis for 9 pennies. So is it, what would it be? A dime would be 90 Satoshis. So yeah, 8, 9, 10 Satoshis per penny. So it's just we're early, Lauren. Because remember, they used to give out Bitcoins. Now they can give out Satoshis. But they won't do it in 5 years, Lauren. So yeah, you're right, brother. When we had SMS with only 160 characters, people started abbreviating everything to ridiculous levels. Sadly, this never stopped, even when there were no longer was a limit because of messengers. Oh, okay. I got it. Maddie, I think we're very early, Lauren. Yes. It doesn't seem like it. But when you really look at it, let me show you something. When you look at the Bitcoin adoption curve, right? Relatively speaking, we're pretty early. We're in that range. And then if you zoom in even a little bit further on this one here, let me zoom in on that a little bit if I can. We're pretty early, looks like. Bitcoin adoption S curve. So from this red one is the internet, and the orange is Bitcoin adoption. So not bad. You know what I mean? But this one's from last year. This is from 2024. So I think it's a little higher than that now. But who knows, man? Who knows? LOL, moon. I think we're very early. I didn't feel early in 2019. Yeah. None of us feel early because we're in it. But trust me, in 2028, people are going to look back and say, you got in 2025? You got Bitcoin under $1 million? People are going to say that to you. Just found it interesting that we talk about the value of Bitcoin while at the same time seem to freely throw them around on apps. I know what you're saying. That makes sense. And you're like, wow, how's that logically make sense when people are just giving them away? Because again, it's brand new, Lauren. Brand new, sir. Relatively speaking. Look at that on that chart, 2009 was not that long ago. It's only 16 and a half years. And barely anybody uses it, But it's going to take off parabolically once we hit 1 million. My personal opinion. Received 888 sats. Wow. Was that Daniel or Jor on strike? Thank you very much. That really helps the channel, man. Thank you so much. I'm old. I know how this started. Yes. Sin says most of those apps are making far more pimping out your data and having you watch ads from their supporters. So a few sats doesn't bother them. Good point, Sin. Good point, sir. Very good point. Verified. Oh, look at that, backpacker. How'd you do that? True, Sin. Sin nailed it. Yes, he did, Gray. Great point. Great. That's why I love Sin, man. And you too, Gray. You my boy too. I love having OGs in here, man. And Gray's not gonna let up on me about those knots, man. I got to get on that, Gray. I know, bro. I know. And you're right too. So stay on me about it. It's like your Fiat bank savings account. You put your dollars in savings. They give you 0.001%, then lend your money out for thousands of times more. Exactly. Yep. Hello, friends. Jerry, don't put me on the list. At family's house watching kids play with their cousins. Just dropped in to say hello and smash the like button. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. True. AFK for 1 minute. Yes. BlackRock just started buying Bitcoin last year. And look how many they got. 700 something thousand. Still not your. Oh, Samantha. Thank you. Thank you so much. Should have known that was you. I appreciate that, Samantha. Samantha, we got to give you a number that's just for you. Like, what's your favorite number or something that has to do with Satoshi or something? So as soon as I see it, I know it's you. Because when I see that, I think it's Jor or Daniel. But thank you so much, man. That's a lot of sats, man. Thank you. Okay, you're back. Good. And financial advisors cannot recommend to buy Bitcoin for you. Yep. That's another reason we're early. What's up, Sonny? I felt like I wasn't early when I bought in 2016. Wow. 2016, sir? Is that a flex? Must be nice. God, that must be nice. Knots. Who's there? Core. Who? Core's not here. I know. Let me ask you guys a question. Because Gray's right. He is absolutely right. Do you guys, who here runs a node and who here had Core and switched to knots? I know Gray did. Jerry, did you have a flip phone with number keys and T9 word prediction? Maybe one of the iconic Nokias? Of course. Yes, I did. Jerry says preferably a 5-digit number. Oh my God, Lord. We're going to have some fun in Vegas, man. Holy crap. Oh, I got two things happen. Okay, first, let me go in order. Scotty sent 99 sats in. Thank you, Scotty. And he says, back in a bit, got to walk my pup. Okay. No doubt. And then Jenny sends in the Jenny's app. You see how this works, Samantha? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Jenny. So we got to pick a number for you, Samantha, that we know it's you. But I like 888. If you like 888, hey, we can keep that too. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate it. It's a lot of Satoshis, man. Thank you so much. EB says, nice. Question, of all your savings, what percent do y'all have invested in Bitcoin? I'm 90s in the 90s. That's all I'll say. But for me, the brick was the best. Man, when that brick came out, man, I was like, I thought that was so cool. Microsoft is killing it. LOL. Yes, they are. VHF, that kind of change. It depends on your net worth. They won't advise us plebs. If you are a centimilli or above, they are starting to advise them to allocate a percentage to Bitcoin or BTC arbitrage. Okay. Yes. Roughly 80%, Mushiki says. I wish I never sold my Microsoft stock. Did you sell it for Bitcoin? BlackRock has 700,000 Bitcoin worth 84 billion. I've been watching them. Yes, they do, man. Good point. Let's look at that, Sharon. Let's look at that. Look at that, Sharon. 727,000 to be exact. And 359. Oh, wow. Short man. Wow. Trent, the Bitcoin technician, sends in a big donation of 4,321. Thank you, sir, so much. Appreciate that. I know that's you now. I don't even got to look at it. Thank you. So, yeah, Sharon, 727,000, which is ridiculous. And look how much they bought yesterday, guys. They bought 3,000. Excuse me, that was Tuesday. Sorry. Wednesday, they bought 6,405 Bitcoin. 100 million sats, 6,405 times. That means 6,405 people will not be able to get one full Bitcoin anytime soon. If counting work 401k, it's about 50-50. Nice, Jen. 50% in Bitcoin. That's pretty high for somebody that just got in. 25% precious metals, 75% Bitcoin, roughly. Okay, good. Good, Gray. What's your favorite precious metals, Gray? Because I used to love me some silver, man. Nokia car phone in a bag, bro. Pair with the Sky Pager. Oh, my God. Don't get me started, Sin. I see Sin was a cool dude. I already know Sin was getting it. Sin, I can't wait till you come to Vegas, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, I sold for Bitcoin, LOL, but it's went higher since actually, LOL. Higher than Bitcoin, GOW? I think you made the right choice, sir. Not a flex. I should bought more. Shame. It's okay. But hey, you doing your thing. 85%. Wow, yeah. Paul says, I gave all my sats to Jerry. You've given me quite a bit, sir. I can't even lie about that. Paul, that's funny. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. I have a house and a work retirement fund that I pay into. After this cycle, at least 80% of my other savings will be in Bitcoin. Nice. Who is selling that much? Exactly. This is why I tell people, good point, is to join the Bitcoiners for Freedom group. Okay? Join us. Because if you ever have to sell your Bitcoin, which, hey, you may have to do that one day, you sell it back to the group, right? So make sure you sign up as a member. Click on the Signal link in the description box below. Get on that map. Get in the Signal group. And if you ever have to sell, you can ask questions about knots, like Gray talks about, setups, anything about Bitcoin related. It is a semi-private group. Get on in there and do not sell your Bitcoin back to these evil exchanges. Don't sell them to the BlackRocks of the world either. So make sure you sign up, please, and thank you. The fact that BlackRock and Strategy collectively have as much Bitcoin as Satoshi is crazy work. Absolutely. They got more now, Sin. 600 and something and 700 and something. They got what? 1,300? Over 1,300? No. 1.3 million. Excuse me, 1,300. 1.3 million Bitcoin, sir. So you're right. You're telling your age, Sin. Jerry, I jumped when you said my first name. Thought my father was yelling at me. LOL. My bad, man. You're the man, brother. Silver, gold in that order. Gold easier to carry, though. Yes, it is. Yeah. I love me some silver, brother. Mind your business, Lady DMX. Sid. If counting my life insurance, which I have no access to until 2035, something like a 401k, I suppose, it should be around 70%. That's a big percentage, my friend. Big percentage. Don't worry, Sin. BlackRock will dump their Bitcoin and cycle in. You think so? You think so? Why do you say that? Tell me, explain that to me, please, and thank you. I would love to hear that instead of the boating accident. It's a Jerry shakedown, Paul. LOL, Jen. Word class freedom. Most of us back. Word class freedom. Most of us back from back then blew it, and I don't have any of my old BTC. Wow. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad I didn't get involved early. You know what I mean? Because I would have been mad at selling it all. I probably would have. Human nature cannot be denied. It can't, VHF. But what incentives do they have to sell it, though? I'm not saying you're wrong. Just educate me. All my favorite numbers are already taken. Fibonacci 369 888. Huh. Let's think about it then. We'll keep thinking about it. Maybe add them up together. 369 plus 888. BlackRock would trade their Bitcoin for cash, fear, and greed. Okay. But remember, it's not their Bitcoin. It's the customer's Bitcoin, BHF. 300K this cycle, 150K bear market low next year. Okay. I'm not going to put that past you, Paul. It's an ETF. BlackRock isn't dumping. It's an ETF. BlackRock isn't dumping anything. Okay. I say maybe 65K, Paul. Wow. VHF is he is the contrarian's contrarian in here, man. I hope he's right. Bizarro Bros, what's up? Good to have you back, man. How are you? We're gonna watch a couple videos today. Different kind of videos. People on different scales of Bitcoin. We're gonna get into that. 65K, really? I don't see it. Yeah, he's a contrarian, man. Yeah, Jerry, I feel like BTC is my best chance of building a solid future. I think it is too, yeah. I think it is for me. And you're a young man, so you got a lot of time. Their customers will sell too. Okay. I don't see it ever going below 90-ish K ever again. I don't know if we're gonna go under 100, man, unless something happens. You know what I mean? I hope we do, man. Again, I want VHF to be right. I want us to go back down to 65K, like VHF says, and I want BlackRock to put all their Bitcoin back in the market. Love it. Are you sure you hope he's right? The lower it goes, the more appealing it seems to sell you. Yeah, I want to buy more because the price is going to go down, Jenny. That'll flood the market with Bitcoin. That'll be supply shock to the other end. So I'll be okay with that. And people will panic. They say, oh my God, BlackRock, Larry Fink's selling. Oh my God. And the news will, you know how people sell. I like to sell the news. Don't buy it, sell it. And then I'll be buying cheap sats if VHF is right. And I hope he is. The people who seen the forest before the trees will profit. Yes, sir, Bazura. I'm the minority on many things, and I'm always correct on many things. I now trust my instincts. Again, I hope you're right, sir. I really do. Something happened on strike. Wow. Damn. T, thank you, man. T sent in a big zap. T sent in 1,574 sats and said, this is T. Keep up the good work. Respect, brother. Thank you, T. Very nice. That's a lot of sats. What made you come up with that number? Is that a special number for you? Thank you so much, T. I really, really appreciate that. It really helps, brother. Thank you. Too much leverage is while they sell. And two, the ETFs don't hold self-custody. They sure don't, Gray. Easy ransom target. Bernie Madoff with all our money. Oh, wow. But guess who holds it, though, Gray? Coinbase holds it. You know what I mean? So talk to me about that. Sharon B., if you were to text your name using an old Nokia phone, what numbers would you use? There's numbers for zaps. Use their number for zap. Yeah, that's good. Or the 88 plus the 369, whichever one's higher. Sharon B., yes. But I think that goes to Samantha though. Lauren. Going outside, take me off. Okay, EB. I got you, bro. I got you, my boy. My man EB. My boy Ralph's in the house. Ralph, Nurse Huddle. What's up, my people? Sorry I'm joining a little late. No doubt, man. My boy Ralph, how you doing, man? Ralph, I've been on your channel hitting the refresh button, man. I'm like, where's my video? I want to see our interview, man. Ralph, how you been, man? I know this is one of your days out. This is my boy Ralph from Nurse Huddle. Great Bitcoiner, man, up and comer. I told him when he comes to Vegas, I gotta be his bodyguard, man, because he's gonna be famous here in a couple weeks. So it's good to see you, man. How's your day off today, my brother? BlackRock, that's his link. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel, please and thank you. And also, while you're at it, subscribe to Corey from Got Sats. He is the dollar man. He buys every day, 7 days a week. And he's a great Bitcoiner and doing his thing, man. I told him he's going to be on 60 Minutes one day. And last and certainly not least, well, he's not last. I got somebody else to do. That is the Bitcoin Technician. Make sure you subscribe to Trent from the Bitcoin Technician, aka Short Man. That's his link to his description, to his channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and support our Bitcoiners, man. It's very, very important to do that. And also, while I'm at it, make sure you guys check out Nico. This is Jenny's beautiful dog on Instagram. Here's a link. Follow Nico and see the wonderful adventures of maybe the best dog in Bitcoin. It's in between him and Arnie. And see what happens. Make sure you follow the adventures, the Nico adventures. Please and thank you. And also, Working Class Freedom. He's got a really good channel. They all got good channels, but he's been in Bitcoin a long, long time. Make sure you guys subscribe to Working Class Freedom. He's also part of our group. So please and thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate all your efforts, all your work, and all your support. I'm going to be behind in comments now. Yep, they sure do. That's the problem, but not my problem. Yeah, I don't have it on there neither, Gray. I know that's right. Cactus, what are your top 3 AI coins, sir? If you have any, thank you. I don't have any AI coins, sir. Or ma'am. Sorry, Sharon B. Meant for Samantha Nakamoto. It's all good. Gray, I'm not always right, but when I am, it's all the time. VHF. Right back at you, Gray says. There's something that goes, quote unquote, when someone or something shows you what they are, believe them, he says. Okay. I didn't say always. He said most of the time. Nurse Huddle, what's going on, bro? How do I subscribe to Bitcoiners for Freedom? All you do, sir, is you got to be a member, man. You got to be a YouTube member. Wait, because I'm gonna change it, man. So wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna change the pricing on that, and I'm gonna lower it, man. I'm gonna lower it to maybe, I don't know, $199 or $299 or something like that. And then you come on in for the YouTube membership, and I got you. But send me. All you got to do, Working Class Freedom, is go to the link in the description box, and there's a Bitcoiners for Freedom link on the Signal. Just click on that, send me an invite, and then I'll invite you in. Okay, but you got to be a member of the channel too, but my brother, please and thank you. Have you guys seen the loot BlackRock is making off of iBit's fees? And this is 18 months in the game. Imagine what happens when there's more consensus. Nah, they're not selling, bro. Yeah, again, I don't think so either. But I mean, VHF, he's the contrarian, man. Oh yeah, the furry freeloader, yes. At VHF, listen, kiss and listen to me now. Believe me later. I use it all the time. Okay. Nico the furry, yes. The beautiful thing is that we're all going to find out, Sin. I can't wait, bro. Yes. Somebody's going to be right. Somebody's going to be wrong. Typing moon to T9 keypad would be a 666. Haha. Yes, it would. I'm doing good, man. How about yourself? I'm doing good, man. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good, Ralph. Sorry, I'm still working on 2 podcasts that I did before you, but I should be dropping yours in the next 2 weeks. It's just hard editing those videos by myself. Okay, I get you, man. I get you. 2 weeks. Can't wait that long, man. Nah, I'm just teasing, man. I know you do good work, man. Facts, Diesel. Fink is orange pill. He is. Hard, bro. I've been in the minority and correct on many big things, and nothing is bigger than Bitcoin. Okay. Again, I'm praying you're right, sir. Lauren, everyone thinks they have it figured out on their first cycle. Yeah. Nico, Arnie, Sebastian, George, and Letha's Pups need to collab on a Bitcoin for Pups channel. Yes. Yes, Sin. Sin Diesel, you're not wrong. He sure isn't. Sin's never wrong. All right. Well, we're all caught up with the spins. 33 minutes since 008 came out, so we're good. But nobody won. No, let me spin that. Nobody won that, I don't think, Jenny. Did anybody win 008, Jenny? Maddie won the last one. Did I spin 008 and just didn't write it down? I feel like I did. But I got Jenny for that. Jenny knows. I don't think so. Okay, let's spin it again then. Thank you, Jenny. 008. You're up. You are up. Sharon says, spin that. Shot me, Sam. Run it back. Geraldo, yes. You know what's crazy? Scotty left. I wrote Bitcoin 99. I meant Scotty 99. He said he had to leave for a second. So let me take him off for now. I'll give him 2 minutes. Okay. Working class freedom. You got to be a member of the channel, sir. You got to sign up as a channel member. But what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to edit that. Let me ask you guys a question. I'm going to ask you guys. Let's look at the pricing together, guys, okay? Let's look at it. Because I want to be fair here. What should I charge per month for Bitcoiners, the Bitcoiners for Freedom Signal Group? What do you guys think is a fair price? You guys are my customers. What do you guys think? You here? No, he's not. Oh, that's Scotty. Yeah, I messed up. I'm at the gym. You could take me out the wheel for now, Jerry. Okay, woke up bullish. I mean, you're still here. Unless you're you logged off. Unless you're logging off. What do you guys think is a good price? Ian says free 99, he says. I think $1 EO tenor. I know. To enter, okay. I gotta have a little monthly thing to help, and I gotta do it through YouTube because it helps the channel, and they'll put it out. I don't get the whole dollar, but what do you guys think is a good price, a fair price, guys? What do you guys think? Let me spin that again for 008 while we're thinking about them. I need some feedback on that, guys. Because I want to price anybody out. Because we're all buying sats. You know what I mean? Grasshopper. All right. Well, he says, Trent said it's fine at $4.99. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. That's one person said it's fine. I think if it was $1, a lot more people would do it, but find something else to give people who spend $5. Okay. All right, GOW. That's fair. Yeah, okay. That's very fair, sir. Knowledge is priceless, grasshopper. Jen says between $2.99 and $4.99. Okay. So $3.99. So I got a 99 cents, a $3.99, and a $4.99. No doubt, grasshopper. Sharon, yes. What else you guys think? Sin, what do you think, sir? People who spend 5 to 10 may get double sats from wheel spins or something. Maybe. Hopper, good game, friend. And what do you guys think the 3 levels should be? Should I start off at 99? Because I like the pricing now, but I don't want to, I don't want to price anybody out. You know what I mean? I want to be fair. Jen is correct. Yeah. I meant like $2.99, $4.99. Okay. So the first two, $2.99, $4.99, or the last two, $2.99, $4.99, Jen? Because there's 3 tiers. Sindiza, what do you think, sir? And just as a reminder, guys, let's make sure we're using the. Oh shoot, I forgot there were 3. Yeah. LOL. This man had commissioned the refrigeration system for the Twin Towers. They were constructed. Huh. Okay. Butchered. $6.99 or $7.99 for third. Okay. So $2.99, $4.99, $6.99. 3, 5, 7. Okay. That's okay. And which one? The middle one for the Bitcoiners for Freedom? Keep it at $4.99? Okay. Sin, what you think? Sharon, what do you think? Samantha, what do you think? You guys are females. You get in for free anyways. But guys, what do you guys think? Okay. Man, you also have to factor in the YouTube shakedown fee. I think continue to provide a lower barrier to entry on YouTube and change more of a premium for access via members on YouTube and Signal. And you also have to factor in that YouTube shakedown fee. Yeah, I got to pay that 30%. But again, it ain't about the money, bro. How much I get. It's just, Signal should be priced higher than any YouTube levels. Okay. Man, you should also to figure in that YouTube shakedown fee. I think continue to provide a lower barrier to entry on YouTube and change more of a premium for access members on YouTube and Signal. So you think I should separate them, Sin? Some channels go overboard with the fees, have to be a member at $5.99, then pay Patreon at $9.99. I'm not doing that. No way, Lauren. To be on Discord, to be on Signal, then just talk to the YouTuber or have things answered. No, I'm not going to do that. My thing is, I just want all three of these are going to be levels that are affordable, and then maybe the one in the middle, maybe the $4.99 will be the Bitcoins for Freedom, and then $6.99 you'll just be somebody that's really really helping out. And then once you get into the middle one, I'm not going to charge you any extra fees to be there. If you're a middle person, you get in the Bitcoins for Freedom Signal. No extra one. I can't do chats. You guys don't stop pinging off my phone. Oh yeah. I can't except for us OG Signal users. Yeah. The people that are already in are already grandfathered in. So I'm not tripping off you guys. Just the newer people from I think July 1st I started official. I turned those off. Yeah. I'm not sure how this is my business line. I can't take my notifications. Oh man, sorry, brother. The level needs to be high enough to discourage scammers and trolls. Okay, Matt. Honestly, the YouTube fees are good where they are, considering the opportunity to get that feedback via Sats one on the wheel. Yeah, that's how I look at it. I'm not making a bunch of money, Sin. Again, it ain't about the money. It's about the entry. Because it was about the money, I charge the ladies too. But good point, Sin. Like I don't charge the women. You know what I mean? It's only for the men. So now I know you're not saying. Now I know you're not saying glad. You're not just saying there are some with so many things. Yes. New member. Hey, thank you, brother. Well, you're in there, brother. I was gonna wait for you tomorrow so I can get you a good price. But thank you, man. Let me accept you into the Signal group. View requests. Tim Dancy and Dean Thanos. If you guys are here, just wait and join the group, and we'll see. Hey, everyone. Welcome in working. I'm going to call you Working Class Freedom. You might want to change your name, man. Working Class Freedom to the group. Boom. Thank you, brother. You're in there. Thank you so much. All right. Grasshopper was a winner of 008. 009 came out. Let's do that one real quick. Let's see who can win that. Let's get into a video. For future use, Jerry, write this down. Search Bitcoin nodes node settings. Okay. Understand mempool policy company is posted by Satoshi 20. Okay. I've seen that, bro. Moshiki. I seen that on Matthew Cratter's channel, I think. Gray. I think I seen him there. Moshiki, what's up, my boy? Congratulations. New member? Working Class Freedom became a member. You signed up for another one? Thank you if you did. Honestly, I think you should things as is. I think you should keep things as is and let your channel grow. Folks, we'll see how much value is offered here, and we'll have no issue paying for more in something like Signal. All right. Okay. So I'm going to consider that, or I'm definitely going to lower that third one to $6.99, and we'll see. Maybe I'll keep. I'm either going to keep it at 99 cents or $2.99. I don't know yet. But thank you, Sin, for your feedback. Signal and YouTube name should be exact, so we don't get confused. Just saying. Yeah, me too. I think so too. Mushiki, woohoo! Yeah, cheers, Mushiki. Yes, Mushiki, you're the winner. The title of this video, guys, is what? Get as many sats as you can while you still can, because the price is going up, right? Too new to Bitcoin to understand the knots and all yet. Yeah, I'm not a technical guy either. Gray knows all about that stuff. Same. Keep thinking, why you tying knots? Yeah, don't worry about being running a node yet until you're in it for a little bit. It's pretty technical, man. You know what I mean? It really is. Um, I want to watch a young lady. She's new to Bitcoin, and her name is Brianette. I think her name is. Hold on. Let me make sure it's going to play. A very nice girl, and she's just gotten into Bitcoin, and she's going to tell you her story. You have to crawl before you walk. Maybe change the third tier to on YouTube to $9.99. Okay, I was going to do a little lower than that. Sure, maybe to $6.99. You know what I mean? 99 cents or $2.99, $4.99, $6.99. I don't even want it to be that high. 10 bucks. Maybe I'll increase it to $10 later on when there's more people. The higher barrier of entry. But anyway, she's going to tell her YouTube story real quick, and I want everybody to support her. She has 2,970 subscribers, and she just got in. She's going to tell her story of how she got in. I found it fascinating. So Munshiki says, like everything, running a node makes things complicated here. I would have to register a business for it, as it is considered commercial activity, just dumb German rules. Oh, wow. Hey, yo, greetings, everybody. Manny R., how are you, sir? My man from Puerto Rico. Good to see you, man. Very good to see you. But first, before I show that, I wanted to guys show you something real quick before we watch that video of the press secretary talking about making crypto payments earlier. I shared this in the Signal group. Let's check this out.
Thanks for being with us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Ms. Levin. Sure. I was curious to hear if the president will get to questions. Here in our new media seat, we have Frank Corva, who's the White House correspondent for Bitcoin Magazine, which comes at a timely week with crypto legislation moving across Capitol Hill. So why don't you kick us off, Frank, and thanks for being with us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Ms. Levin. Sure. I was curious to hear if the president was in favor of removing any and all language around central bank digital currencies from the Genius Act, maybe as a means to get it across the line and get it on his desk. And then my second question was about something the president spoke about in this room. He talked about a $600 de minimis tax exemption for Bitcoin and other crypto spending. So I was just wondering if you could comment on those. Sure. Well, the president did signal his support for a de minimis exemption for crypto, and the administration continues to be in support of that. We are definitely receptive to it to make crypto payments easier and more efficient for those who seek to use crypto as a simple as buying a cup of coffee. Of course, right now that cannot happen, but with the de minimis exemption, perhaps it could in the future, and we will continue to explore legislative solutions to accomplish that. As for the central bank digital currency and the Genius Act, which you noted has passed through Congress and will be sent to the president's desk. I believe the House is voting on it. If they haven't, they should be passing it. We know we have the votes, and we expect it to get to the president's desk, and we are planning a signing ceremony tomorrow afternoon. All of you will get more details on that. This piece of legislation is going to make America the crypto capital of the world, and that's what the president promised. As for a central bank digital currency, the president opposes that. He made that promise to the American people on the campaign, and while it's not in this specific piece of legislation, he did sign a January executive order banning a central bank digital currency. The administration supports Congress's efforts to codify that executive order into law, and I believe there will be future pieces of legislation in regards to crypto that will be moving through Capitol Hill. The president looks forward to signing them, and he looks forward to the signing ceremony this afternoon. So thank you for being with us today. Sure.
Love that. Love it. And again, I'm a political guy, and politics and Bitcoin come together. They really do. They really go together. And you know, Maddie says crypto capital of the world. Yes. Bitcoin capital of the world. Every time they see the word crypto, just put Bitcoin there. Great point, Maddie. Honestly, have not even started to look into it or started to find out where to start yet. Yeah. So this is what I wrote. I said any Bitcoin, anyone, I should say any Bitcoiner that says politics doesn't matter when it comes to Bitcoin is either naive or being disingenuous. Bitcoin doesn't need politics for mass adoption, but it will definitely speed it up if you have a Bitcoin-friendly administration. We are winning. And we are. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if Kamala Harris won? This is why I wore the shirt today. Nope. That's Kamala Harris right there. Nope, nope, nope. You think all this would be happening to quote unquote crypto and Bitcoin if she was in office? Absolutely not. Really, Mushiki, in Canada, we pay capital gains no matter how long we hold. We just pay less tax on assets held for over 1 year. Wow. It is fun and not the most complicated. Keeping it simple. Yes. Great. VHF, same. In US, less than a year is 48% capital gains. After 1 year, it's like 25%, I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, Germany has 1 year. Halterfest, minimum holding duration and 10 years for real estate. Thanks. Sounds like a new project to start this weekend. Yes. Got to run a node. Manny sent me 787 sats on speed. Thank you so much, Manny. That's a Manny zap. Appreciate that so much. And then I got another big zap from Ralph from Nurse Hoddle. He sent me a Jenny zap. He sent me 1, 2, 3, 4. And he says, from Nurse Hoddle, happy Thursday. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that, bro. That's a lot of sets, man. That's a lot of sets too, Manny. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So Germany has a far better tax burden on citizens than Canada. I don't think we're going to have to pay tax here in a few years on Bitcoin. I'm not much for politics, but thank God Trump won. Yes, exactly. Hey, Gray, how are you? Welcome back. How you doing? How are you? So let's watch the young lady I told you about before. She just started into Bitcoin. Let's see her journey because a lot of people are going to be doing this, man. So let's make sure we do that. I left a link in the description box below for a video. Let's see what she has to say.
This is day 1 of learning about Bitcoin and starting my Bitcoin journey. So if you liked this video, follow along because it's going to be a very long journey, a very in-depth journey, and I have a lot of learning to do. I started already investing into Bitcoin, not really knowing what exactly Bitcoin is, only the bare minimum of what Bitcoin can do. So thanks for watching my first video and let's get started. You know, Bitcoin's been everywhere lately. And honestly, I've just been super curious. And I have had friends and family tell me to invest, which I have invested into Bitcoin. I have about $20-something thousand worth of Bitcoin. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I'm making this video to be super transparent with you guys on my Bitcoin journey to learn.
That's a lot. That is a lot of Satoshis, $20-something thousand for a young girl like that. That's what I'm talking about.
More Bitcoin and learn more about Bitcoin. Video to be super transparent with you guys on my Bitcoin journey to learn more Bitcoin and learn more about Bitcoin. So I started diving into when Bitcoin started, who founded it, and I realized something. I noticed that it was a very important thing to actually learn where I'm investing my money into, what I'm actually going to put my money into. And I was just putting it into Bitcoin because I didn't really know anything about it. And the smartest people that I know that are close to me do invest into Bitcoin. So like I said, I started going on to these deep dives, and over the past few days, this is what I've learned. I'm 24 years old, and I started to see that chasing material things such as cars, purses, getting your lashes done, which, by the way, I am a full-time content creator, and these lashes got sent to me for free. So therefore, I had to make a video on them. So don't come for me in the comments saying, oh, well, you get your lashes done. I got them done for free, and I had to fulfill a video.
24 years old. Wow. 20-something grand in Bitcoin. That is impressive. She's on a fast track. But that's how you do it, man. So looks like she's got 20-something million sats, maybe. Depends on what she bought. Something like that. That's pretty good. Long-term capital gains tax Canada is 50% off the top when you sell. Yes. But we got to pay for that free healthcare, man. That insane Michigan will never happen. Smart money will leave Australia and cast their economy is hotter. Yes. Sharon B. Yikes. I don't think people should tell how much Bitcoin they have. It's a safety issue. I am completely in agreement with you. But we're going to watch another video where the young man tells how much he has. So I don't do it personally. I have told people I am a millionaire, but okay, Bitcoin Bandit. Got you. Yeah, I never do it, man. Never. Agreed. Yes. That's rule number 1. Never tell me people how many Bitcoin or Satoshis you have to anyone. Rule number 1.
Fulfill a video. Shoes are also a really great example. Shoes can be at a cost of $200 to $1,000. That's insane. Mind you, I've never been the one to be super materialistic. With that being said, being materialistic just keeps you in the same cycle where you cannot get out of, and that's the rat race. Always working, always spending, and just never getting ahead of life. Now, I'm not an expert about Bitcoin. I am learning as I go, and I wanted to take you a part of my journey because
Sid. Rule number 1, buy Bitcoin. Rule number 2, shut up. And rule number 3, get fabulously wealthy. Love it, Sid. I don't see the issue with it unless you do have more than several thousand worth or something. She has 20-something thousand, she just said, bro. And most people that are into Bitcoin have at least a few thousand. It's a great rule. It is. Commercial break. Unfortunately, stable coins are the new CBDC, so don't be fooled, folks. I agree, commercial break. I agree, sir.
I am learning as I go, and I wanted to take you a part of my journey because I think that somebody that comes across my video like you and you have no idea what Bitcoin is, I have no idea what Bitcoin is either. Over the past few days, I've learned a very minimal amount because Bitcoin is so complex and it is a very complex subject to even get into. I started on X, I started on YouTube, I went on to Google, I went on to Reddit, and what I learned is that the only way you can learn about Bitcoin, obviously listening to people, but for me, listening to these YouTubers who are already Bitcoin fanatics and who have lots of Bitcoins.
Basics and long-term. You can do simple, fundamental in different ways, as well as how to buy activity, as well as all the.
First of all, let's break this down. I have no idea what he's saying. So let's do our own research and actually break this down. Let's dumb it down because on this channel, it's kind of right now boobs over brain. And
well, listen, you need to come on over here, young lady, and I'll show you what time it is, and we show you what time it is. So, guys, do me a favor, reach out to this young lady. Let's hit her up. And let's get her on the team, man. Get her in the Signal group. Get her on the team, and we'll teach her slowly but surely. You know, it's always good to have young ladies on there. But she said something over brains. What did she say?
It's kind of right now boobs over brain, and I really, really want to learn how all of this works, but I would say that this video is not completely beginner friendly. So yeah, let's do our own research. I personally don't understand what the heck they're saying. So I did my own research and I got suggested a book called The Little Bitcoin. Now I haven't gotten it in the mail yet, but I also just started reading the Bitcoin Standard book. And although I'm still in the pre-phase, I can say that I did learn a few things. So these are all the things I've done to learn about Bitcoin. I bought the Little Bitcoin book, which hasn't arrived yet, and I'm pretty sad about it. And then I also stated that I did get the audiobook for the Bitcoin Standard book as well. I took down notes and I listened to podcasts and I watched YouTube videos on it. I joined a free Bitcoin and a cryptocurrency community on X, and I've asked questions on there, and people have been telling me some good things, very complex things that I just wish I had somebody to dumb it down a little bit for me. Here's something that nobody tells you, and that's about keeping your money in the bank. Keeping your money in the bank doesn't actually grow. Keeping your money in the bank actually harms you. And also it loses value over time. And when you have Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you gain money. Let's dumb this down a little bit, something that I was able to understand because like I said, I am not the brightest and I am not the smartest, but when it comes down to something that I really do care for, I will try my hardest to actually understand what it is that I want to learn. When you put your money into a savings account, into a bank account, the bank gives you an interest of like 0.01.
Good night, Maggie. We love you.
1%. And that's basically nothing. Meanwhile, the cost of living, such as gas, groceries, everything that you spend money on, goes up due to inflation. On average, inflation is about 2 to 3% per year. And lately, it's been getting even higher. So with the money in the bank at a 0.01% interest, yeah, you're not going to be rich, buddy. So what does that mean? Basically, what that means is that your money that's in the bank is losing purchasing power. The longer you let it sit there, the less it can actually buy. And also, I've been hearing a lot of things. I don't know if this is true. It probably is true. The bank uses your money, and what you see in your bank account is just a number that the bank has in your account.
This is what studying Bitcoin does for you right here. Again, Bitcoin is the solution to the problem. And this young lady is learning what the problem is. She's not going all into Bitcoin and all that. She understands the problem, the banks, the inflation. That's what happens when we start orange pilling people and showing them what the problem is. I talked about that on your channel, Ralph. We talked about that. You know, how do you orange pill people? Just talk about the problem. Forget the freaking, the Bitcoin, all that. Tell them about inflation. I think this is actually bullet for Bitcoin because she's going to bring a brand new audience to learn about money. Exactly. That's why we need to promote the young ladies. This is why I'm so bullish on the women. You know what I mean? Jason, what's up, my boy? I'm gonna put you on the wheel. How are you? Good to hear you. Play that. Also, part she said about play that. Oh, man. She understands the why. Exactly, sir. And that's the point. She knows what the problem is, and she's looking for the solution.
And what you see in your bank account is just a number that the bank has in your account, if that makes sense. Think about it like this. Keeping your money in the bank is like putting ice in the sun. It's slowly melting. Even if it looks fine right now, it's gonna go away. And that's why people start looking for other ways to store their money, ways that can actually hold or grow value over time. And that's one of the reasons why people are turning to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So with that being said, we are gonna talk about the main a lot of things. I don't know if this is true. It probably is true. The bank uses your money, and what you see in your bank account is just a number that the bank has in your account, if that makes sense. Think about it like this. Keeping your money in the bank is like putting ice in the sun. It's slowly melting. Even if it looks fine right now, it's gonna go away. And that's why people start looking for other ways to store their money, ways that can actually hold or grow value over time. And that's one of the reasons why people are turning to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So with that being said, we are going to talk about the main points that I gathered by myself. And that is, this is my notebook right here, okay? I was carrying this with me everywhere, and I just was writing down everything that I had to write down that came to my mind. And everything that I learned, I wrote down in here and in my phone. So we're going to go over about 4 to 5 lessons that I've learned. Number 1, from June 2020 to December 2020, Bitcoin had a jump of 206%. 206%. That's insane. And I'm going to show you guys the graph right here that I'm talking about. Then in June 2022 to December 2020.
Gray asked a good question. He said, do you guys know where money comes from and where it goes? Good question, Gray. Very good question. Let's take a look at this chart. What are your thoughts on how Bitcoin will perform in the upcoming months? Last 6 months of every year, June 20th to December 20th, 9,446 to 28,980, to 21st to the 21st, June to December, 37,279 to 59,000. Middle of 22 to the end of 22, 31,000 to 16,000. That was during the bear market, the third year. It always goes down the third year. Started at 27,000 in 2023, ended at 42,000. I remember that. And then June 2024 was the middle of 67,000, then ended at 93. Now we started at 104. What are we going to end up at, guys? Where are we going to end up at the end of December 2025? We started at 104. What do you guys think? Where, Gray? The first question should be, what is money? Good point, Sin. Money comes from the Monopoly game. It's as fake as that. Yep. Yes, it is, sir.
Here that I'm talking about. Then in June 2022 to December 2022, it had a downfall of 47.99%. And then every year after that, Bitcoin literally
Gray says, you go to a bank, ask for a loan. They say, sure, your credit's good. Here's your money. That's thin air. When you pay the loan off, it literally is burned. Like it never existed. Okay. I know that's right. Fractional reserve banking, sir. God of War says 141,363. Sounds about right to me. 250K to 350K is my guess for the cycle. Okay. What about the end of the year, though? 2025, December. Again, what is money? Because that's not money. Yep.
Every year after that, Bitcoin literally jumped up and skyrocketed up until now in the month of June. We are literally June 30th, so of 2025. And personally, I just think out of all those years, only 1 year had a decline of 47.99%. Now, if this was your money in the bank, definitely would be losing more value than that 1 year. Bitcoin is not like any other thing in the world. As many of you watching that clicked on my video, you already may know that Bitcoin is very, very different and is completely out of this world. But for those of you that have no idea what Bitcoin is or have no idea anything about Bitcoin, basically Bitcoin is owned by nobody. The government is not involved. You can do a peer-to-peer action without having transaction fees, which is insane. But let's start from the beginning. Where did Bitcoin start? What year did it start and who founded it? On November 1st, 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin, which allowed people to do peer-to-peer transactions without no middleman. Now, the first ever Bitcoin that was bought was in 2009 at $5.02. And whoever bought all that Bitcoin bought 1,006 Bitcoin. Can you imagine what they are sitting at right now? That's insane. And basically,
They probably didn't keep it. 2026, a new Fed chair and lower interest rate would like to have a word. WCF. Exactly. Damn right, Zen. EO 800K would be litty. Ooh, easy 800K. That would be litty for the end of the cycle, yeah.
that's insane. And basically what I found out is that the way they valued Bitcoin was based on how much electricity was used to make one full Bitcoin. Now, to understand what Bitcoin is, people...
That part, Paul, nobody's talking about that. Again, we're talking about the old 80% drawdowns before the retail. I mean the investors, the big boys came in. When the gold ETFs came out, the price of gold went up for 7 years. I think it's going to be like that too. The buying pressure is too high for these ETFs, man. 131,097 is my guesstimation. Okay, that's a good guesstimation. End of year, yeah. That's a good price point, man. In its pure essence, money comes from humans' inability to do the prudent and morally correct thing. Money is a result of human delinquency and lack of divinity. Otherwise, we'd have a barter system. Okay. 300K end of year, Paul says. All right. Thank you. This time, quote unquote, it is different. I think so too, man. I think so too, sir. Something happened on strike. Scotty's back. Scotty says 2 billion 100 200,183.93 yen, give or take a yen, December 31st, 9:01. Okay. It's a lot of money. This time is different, Sin. Paul, do you know what the U.S. values are gold at right now per ounce? 125K, end of 2026. Okay. Correct, Jerry. 4-year-old cycle is dead. Might still have cycles, just not the same one. Yeah, I don't think the 80% drawdowns are done. Unless VHF is right, but I just don't see it, man. The buying pressure and the demand is just too high. It's just way too high, Trent. You know what I mean? That's what I think, bro. Essentially, if everyone acted morally correct, money would not need to exist. Exactly. But to be fair, though, VHF, I think the barter system, the world is too big for it now. You know what I mean? You can't do barter globally. It's just too slow and cumbersome. You know what I mean? But don't be a fiat freak and stack sats. Exactly. Stack sats. In the world we live in, nothing is worth anything other than the price we give it. Free market fixes this and Bitcoin speeds this up. Exactly. Bartering in this technology advanced world would not function as it did centuries ago. I'm not taking trading 100 chickens for an 18-wheeler. Yeah, it's just, you can't do, we can't go backwards, thousands of years. It's just not going to work. But I know what you're saying, though, VHF. I get it.
Understand what Bitcoin is, people must understand how money works and what money is. And that I'm still figuring out, although I may not be bad at saving my money and putting my money into investments, I definitely know that I could be hitting the books harder and understanding a little bit more of cryptocurrency and the way that money works. And basically, at the end of the day, Bitcoin offers a return and money just does not. And that is about all I've learned on my Bitcoin journey. If you guys have any suggestions for me, please comment down below. And right now, I think that's the best thing that I can do learning about Bitcoin. And if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I'm on my journey to getting 1 full Bitcoin. I have about 20 something thousand. I'm not going to be too exact because I don't know how much I do have, but I know it is in the 20,000s. But yeah, if you really liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Wow, impressive young lady. Very impressive young lady. Okay, so let me see. Mushiki wants me to play a video. Jerry, you think you can play a 2-minute clip on stream? The haggling scene. Okay. The haggling scene. Let's see it. I never seen that, man. That's funny, Mushiki. Thank you for sharing that, bro. I appreciate that. Sin is a fool, man. Death, taxes, and money printing. Another Fast and Furious movie. Exactly. Exactly, Sin. All right, let's see where we're at with these spins. Okay, we're all caught up. All right, well, that young lady was impressive. I really liked her. I really liked what she had to say. And we got another young man that I want to look at that's a little farther ahead than her. And this has inspired me to make this video. Hello. Sid is funny, man. This is the video that inspired me to make or name the video Get As Many Sats As You Can While You Still Can. Everybody knows this guy. He came on the scene crazy. The Road to 1 Bitcoin, update 2. He's got 4,000 subscribers, but he gets so many views on his channel. He's got this little song in the beginning and everything else. But he talks about things that he's doing to get some Satoshi. So hopefully this will be some motivation for you guys. So let's check him out and let's see a man possessed and how to get 1 Bitcoin. He's doing everything he can. So let's see what he's got to say.
I've got a bit of a update again, just to see an update how I've been getting on the road to 1 Bitcoin. Now, since the last update,
Paul the GOAT. Have a wonderful night, y'all, and keep on stacking. Okay, Paul, we love you, man. Thank you, brother, for all you do here, man. Thank you.
Been doing the Uber Eats, and it's not been going too bad. My goal was to hit £100 a month, and sorry, £100 a week on that. And some weeks I have. In fact, some weeks where I've not had much work at my day job, I've managed to do over £200. But then some weeks I've not done any at all, which is a bit of a fail. But there we go, better than nothing. Now, since the last update, I have done the following shifts.
All right, guys, I need your help with this because I don't know. Is it the euro he's getting paid in? Because when he shows his Satoshis, he's getting paid more Satoshis per his dollar that he calls it, whatever it's called, than we do in US dollars. So somebody explain this to me.
Following earnings, which I'll put on screen here. Now, on average, over the last 6 weeks, I've earned £88.12p a week on average. As I said, some I've doubled the goal, some I've not hit.
Those are some savage numbers. And Ian, again, with another CYM zap. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much, Ian. That's a lot of sats, my brother. Thank you. Oh, no, that was your first one. Sorry, Ian. Thank you. No, I appreciate that, brother. So, yeah, he made a lot of quid, right? That's the pound. He's getting paid in pounds in England. Okay. He's British, not euro. Okay. Pounds. Okay, got it. So when he says, okay, let me go back. He says quid. He sounds British, so he's probably paid in the British pound. And not the kind you lose. Pound sterling. Okay. Let me go back to what he said real quick.
Which I put on screen here. Now, on average, over the last 6 weeks, I've earned £88 12p a week on average. As I said, some I've doubled the goal, some have not hit it at all.
Wow. So our dollar is losing then, huh? £1 is $1.33, $1.33 USD. So he's getting, so his dollar is way better than ours. A pound used to be worth an actual pound of silver. Okay. £1 equals $1.33 USD. Imagine that, Jerry. I know, right, Matt? It was like that for us here too, though. $1 Morgan, a Morgan dollar used to be $1. And now the motherfucker's like $40 now or something. Using the word quid is like using the word bucks. Okay. Got it. $118.23. Okay. All right. Or 118 pounds, 23 quid.
But not too bad. £88 12p on average. And that brought in a total of 624,828 sats. So pretty good. Very good indeed. I've also been selling some old bits and bobs again that I'm just finding laying around. The first thing I sold my chair to buy Bitcoin, which sounds a little bit of a joke, bit of a meme. But have a look how I got on in this clip. Hello, mate. Hello. The chair, I've just got it here. I've got it here. To be fair, it's decent. The only thing is that it struggles to recline a bit now because it's got a bit of a dodgy thing here. But apart from that, it's fine. I've just been using it as a footstool. Feel free to take it, look.
I'll take it.
You take it?
Yeah. How much was that?
Fine.
I'll take it.
Do you want to hand with it to your car, or?
If you could.
Yeah, let me just pop some shoes on.
So he gave him £5 for that chair. You know what's crazy? The reason why I wanted to react to this video because I watched this last night, I think, just chilling out. Because this is stuff that I do, guys. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start filming this, man. Because I am always looking for stuff to sell, man. I really am. And this guy is doing his thing. He is on a mission to get 100 million sats.
I've got breathing. I'll just drop my cheek down,
yeah. And there we go. Now, yeah, I only got £5 for it because it was basically half broken. So, you know, not amazing. Bit of a meme there, but £5, of course. Bought some sats with that £5, and I got 6,133 sats.
That's what got me. I'm like, what? He got 6,133 sats. Let me ask you guys a question. Canadians, anybody else, anywhere else? Tell me what $5, and this is strike too. Tell me what $5 will get you right now. Let me show you what it'll get me with no fees, by the way, in US cuck bucks. Let me show you in real time. Buy $5. It gets me 4,166 sats. 4,166 sats. And this man's he's getting 2,000 sats more than me in America. For $5. Like, how is he doing this? I know, Ian. You're spoiling the movie, Ian. Hello, I just had a video on my recommendation today with the title, I sold my chair for Bitcoin. I guess that was him. Yep. How to get sats. Sell what you don't need. Earn it. DCA. Spend it. Earn it back and mine it. Exactly, Gray. The Canadian dollar is so depressing. So his dollar is that much more than ours. For $5, he got 6,133 sats, and I only got 4,160 something sats. He's getting 2,000 more sats than me with the US dollar. That's why I was like, what? What am I missing here, Sin? What am I missing, Gray? What am I missing, guys? I don't know. That math ain't mathing to me, but I don't know.
So it all contributes. It's all good stuff. I also sold some other bits.
I want to say it was the other day, though. That's what I was thinking, too. I was thinking that, too. I was like, when was this? But I thought it was the other day, Trent. So I don't know. US dollar is way down right now. Okay, that does it, Jenny. Okay, I got you. So how do I open up a wallet in the UK, right, Sharon? Holy crap. Scotty, 99 sats. Thank you, sir. He says, not sure about this guy. Does he show proof of purchases? Yeah, he's showing it on the screen. He did a screenshot. So I don't think you can really fake that, though. Unless he, because if he was faking, I think everybody would call him out. Let me see. Let me look at the comment section. See if anybody else is saying anything. Awesome video, Rizzy. Run Bitcoin nuts. Good job. Single stat at this price. You'll be there in no time. Love hearing the update. And so much, bro. Man, I love your channel. I appreciate that also. Yeah, he's doing very well. People really like this guy, man. Nope, nobody's saying anything. Because what he's doing, we're all going through this right now. So, chair, coat, guitar strap, everything must go, Emily. Exactly. Plus, I saw a video a few weeks ago, so it might be older. Yeah, this was the one from yesterday, I believe. In Canada, get you a key. Oh my, he's not using dollars, he's using the euro dollar. Right. So he's not using the pound, but British pound has no relation to dollar at all. Okay. Pounds versus USD. That's not proof though. Okay. So you think he's BSing? His 5 pounds equals $6.67 USD. Wow, okay. $5 Canadian get you about 3,000 sats. Wow. So you're getting less than half of what he's getting. Manny, yep. Anyone can fabricate numbers. Let's see the actual transactions. I don't think he's lying about that though, man. Because for him to do that, I'm not going to go that far. He's using the British pound grade. Showed on the screen. Yeah. If this was a Turkish guy, he would pay $5 and they would be worth 12 cents USD. Wow. That's around $6.50 US, Jerry. Okay. Great Motion thinks he's BSing. Okay. All right. It might be a repost. I'm 99% sure I saw the same video or maybe just a similar one a couple of weeks ago. I watch all his videos. This is part 2. This is update 2. Update 1 was from last week, I believe. It doesn't matter one Bitcoin is worth 1. Bitcoin doesn't matter where you are in the world. Sure. That's right, Ian. That's right. The USD is being printed faster than the pound. Good point, Ralph. It's such a small amount. Why would he lie? That's what I'm saying, but I don't know. Jerry, check to see how much $6.60 gets you, Jerry. Okay. See how much. Okay, hold on. How much does $6.67 get you? No, how much Bitcoin does 600 pounds get you? Let's see. You know what? I should ask Perplexity this. Let's see. $6.67. Or did I do that wrong, Sin? I'm sorry. I was supposed to do $5, right? Oh, if it's part 2, maybe I saw part 1. Yeah. Wrong question. Okay, I figured that out. My bad. No, how many sats you can get for $6.67 in America? Got you. Sorry about this, Sin. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to try it on here. $6.67. 5,559. 5,559, my friend. That's why I said the math wasn't math, and he was getting 61 something. Maybe he recorded last week when it was lower. I don't know. When Brexit happened, Britain left the European Union and went back to the first pound sterling. Okay. His 5 pounds are yours $6.60. So you Google how much sats should equal his number. Yeah. But I'm using the same platform he's using. But again, it might have been when the price was lower. That's what it probably is. No president can stop the train. Exactly. Yes, you VHF. You guys have a great night. I'm going to head out. Okay, Jenny. We love you, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, Jenny, you leaving early. You complain about me leaving early. Now you leaving early. Good night, Jen. That's all good. I'm just kidding with you, Jen.
Bits and bobs. I sold an old guitar strap that I wasn't using for £7.12, which brought in 8,078 sats. I sold an old coat that I wasn't using for 35 quid, and that brought in 39,701 sats. I also found some old records that I just wasn't, they were just sat there, I wasn't using them at all. And I also had a box of old clothes that I couldn't shift on eBay, so I basically just bundled them up in a big box and took them to one of those kilogram clothes sale places near me. So yeah, the records and the clothes, have a look how I got on with those as well. Right, I'm just about to pull up to my local record store. Got a bunch of old records to trade in for some cash, unless he pays out in Bitcoin, which I doubt. And we'll see how much I get. Right, not bad. For that box of old records, I've got 40 quid. So that'll be going straight into the Bitcoin fund. Thank you very much. Now I'm off to drop some old clothes off.
Forrest, what's up, sir? TC is a G I'm having on my show next week. Yeah, I want to get him on too, man. You know what we're just talking about, Forrest? The amount of sats he was getting for his pound. And I was like, how the hell is he getting so many? I didn't realize the pound was that much worth more than the US dollar. But then it could have been, he could have filmed this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, but check these numbers out. You've probably seen this video already. Munshiki, the house of Windsor will never die. Yes. Good to have you, Forrest.
At a kilo sale. So we'll see how we get on. Right, well, they said they can't accept them because they got.
Yeah, did that seem high to you, Forrest, or what? Or am I an idiot?
Animal hair on. There's a few tiny little dog hairs on, but that's about it. So I'm going to blame Daisy for that one. That I didn't get my cash for clothes.
Yeah, I saw that. God bless President Trump, man. I just looked it up and Britain did use the euro, Munshiki. Maybe just a conversion, not sure. Yeah, he got for $5, Forrest, he got over 6,000 sats for $5. I was like, what? He got like 6,100 sats, and for $5 for me in the US today is like 4,100 sats. So I was a little jealous, man. I was just a little bit jealous, sir.
So I'll wash them and then try again next time. And there we go. So we can blame Daisy for the clothes place not accepting the clothes. So I'll probably just.
Scotty sent in 99 sats. He said, did he haggle for the prices? I hope he did. Man. Munshiki says, throughout its history, the pound sterling has symbolized economic power and political and cultural influence in the financial realm. 24 May 2024. £5. Did I say $5? I meant £5. But when is the question? Yes, true. Britain adopted the euro in 2002. Just wait till you hear what he got over here in Canada. The Moose coin, BTC is brutal. Wow. Yeah. No, he just posted this a day or two ago. Yeah, but I don't know when he filmed it, though. You know what I mean?
Just wash them and then take them back another time. Next, it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and got a nice card with 30 quid in there, £30, and bought £30 worth of Bitcoin. So, oh wait, for the records, I got 40 quid for those, which brought in. So
34,000 sats for 30 pounds. Damn. No, he just posted. Yeah, that's damn. I'm jealous, man.
Oh wait, for the records, I got 40 quid for those, which brought in 45,383 sats. And then with the birthday money, which I bought some Bitcoin, 32,024 sats for those. So not too bad, good progress. Next, I got the first little bit of YouTube money, which is very nice indeed. So basically, ad revenue from the views or anybody.
89,000 pounds for one Bitcoin. Wow. That's a good damn price. No wonder he's getting it for such a good price. It's all about your currency. It really is. But you guys get the point. You know, I'm not going to watch the whole video, but you guys get it. He's selling everything, not nailed down to the floor for Bitcoin. That's what we got to do, guys. I tell you, you know, if you don't have your million sats, do what you can, man, to get them. You know what I mean? There should be no excuse at all. Scotty sends in another 99 cents, says he has a dog, must go be okay. Yeah. For the furry little friend, yes. VHF, like I said, the Queen and company would never, for the very reason that Mushiki posted. Yeah. That's right. But you get the point, man. This guy is doing he's selling everything again, not nailed to the floor, and he's doing everything he can. Now, he's trying to get 100 million sats. We're talking about 1 million as your minimum, not your maximum. Get to your 100 hours of studying. The young lady we saw earlier, you know, she came in, I don't know if she smash bought $20,000, but she got in a lot. You know what I mean? And people are getting in. And my point is, a lot more people are going to be doing this, man. You know what I mean? Sell it, buy sats, wait, and buy it back for a fraction of the sats in the future. Exactly. That's something you absolutely love, Forrest. If it's something that you just love, like the great Michael Saylor says, you know what he says. You guys don't remember what he says? Let me remind you, just in case you forgot.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
Yes. Like Forrest said, if you love it, put it into Bitcoin and sell it and get it back. Peace, Gray. Forrest says, yo, Jerry, what's your thoughts about borrowing fiat and buying Bitcoin with it? It's something I've recently done personally. I mean, I haven't done it, Forrest, but I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it, sir. I mean, clearly you know what you're talking about, but I mean, just think about it mathematically, right? I mean, you borrow the fiat, you know, however you did it. I don't know if you did it through a lending, you know, or let-in or just a fiat bank or whatever. And what are they going to charge you? 15%, 7%, 11%, whatever they're going to charge you. It's not going to be as much as what we get back on the Kager of Bitcoin. So if you can borrow 20 grand today, again, your dollars today are going to be always more powerful and worth more than tomorrow. And your Bitcoin is going to be harder to get tomorrow. Then why not? If you're going to smash buy anyway, just borrow 20K. I haven't done this myself, for the record. Maybe I have. For the record, on the internet, I have not. Borrow 20K, smash by that 20K, get you, 18, 19 million sats or whatever, and then pay off the loan with the money you're going to DCA into Bitcoin anyways. And when you're making money, just pay down the principal. I like it, Forrest. I do. Does it depend on the interest rate? Sure, it does. But again, is that interest rate going to be higher than the Kager? Absolutely not. And we know this thing is going up, man. My boy, he just did Forrest. He did thanks, bro. He did a second mortgage on his house. He got an equity line of credit. This is my guy. He's really into Bitcoin. This dude borrowed. He pulled out $89,000. The amount that when Bitcoin was 89,000. I forget how much it was. What he got. The price was 89,000. I think he borrowed 100 something thousand, and he got 1.23 Bitcoin. 120, 130 million sats or whatever he got at 89,000. And this is a few months ago. So now we're at 118, 119 already, and he's doing pretty good. And he's paying it off with the DCA money that he had. So, Forrest, you already know. You already know. But it's not a good price. It's that same price. Yes. You need 116,000 converted into 89,000 pound. Wow. Base. Thank you, brother. The kid I borrow and lava with my biddy from my biddy loan started at $100. The kid, you're back. What's up, bro? Let me put you on the wheel. How are you? Speaking of Forrest, let me give him a shout out. I always give you a shout out, Forrest, by the way, on my channel, just in case you're wondering. This is Forrest, guys, from Bitcoin Not Crypto. He has graced us with his presence today. A high-level Bitcoiner, man. I seen you on Matthew Crowder's channel too, my brother. I got to come on there with you one day because me and you never hooked up. I've subbed in for you when you were sick. And I just want to tell you guys to make sure you guys subscribe to one of 3 of the Bitcoin or the Maple Bitcoin boys, but he's a beast all on his own. Yes, the new dad. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Forrest Hodl, Bitcoin Not Crypto. What's the most base name in Bitcoin, to be honest? Just sell everything, yes. Forrest says depends on the debt, duration, and terms too. Yes. Yes, it does. Yep. Don't take loans out you cannot afford. Boom. LOL. Just sell everything, Ian says. Yes. I agree that you shouldn't use debt to acquire a volatile asset like Bitcoin. It's very risky and you might get margin called. That too. That's another thing I didn't mention, the margin call. But if you're just borrowing and getting a second home on your mortgage, don't have to worry about a Bitcoin lender. You won't have to worry about getting margin call. Awesome, Forrest. I'm back. Thanks, brother. I got to run. It's dinner time. See you around. Okay, Forrest. We'll see you around, man. We'll talk. Be sure to mine the loan to value. Exactly, Sin. Take it to another level, Sin. Now, it may be smart to use debt to buy Bitcoin at the bear market lows. Yes. Be sure. Yes. All 3 of them are great. Yeah, those are my boys, man. Those are my boys. We're going to hang out hardcore in Las Vegas. Those are my guys, man. I haven't met Forrest in person yet, but I will soon. He was having his baby, so I couldn't meet him. All right, guys, let's do another spin here. We are at we're way behind the blocks. Good. They're coming out now pretty quick. Last one we did was 019. We're going to do 010. Let's do it, Samantha. Your name is up there. Can you win? I think you can. Let's see. Unshiki, by the way, Britain were not the only ones. Sweden and Denmark also kept their currencies. I just wish we had to. Yeah. Jay Remmer, are you here, brother? Are you here, sir? Let's go. Yes. Time to spin again, V. It's highly inadvisable to use debt to buy Bitcoin at these all-time highs. I don't agree with that one bit, VHF. Why would you not? If you're going to use money, let's say you DCA $300 a month and you lock in today's price, right? You lock in at $18,000 today or whatever it is, right? And you pay the loan. Let's say you borrow $100,000, you pay it off in, I don't know. No, say you borrow $30,000, you pay it off in 5-10 years or whatever. I think that's a pretty good deal. Because at the end of that loan, you're gonna be cooking, man. It's gonna be the Bitcoin price is gonna be way higher, and the fiat that you're paying it with is gonna be worth far less, and the purchase power is gonna go down. Why not? It goes in the opposite direction. VHF. I would. Joey from Sats Venture, my boy. How are you, sir? The young and up and coming star of the YouTube Bitcoin space. He's another one you got to watch out for. He's got everybody on his freaking channel. My man Joey from Down Under. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Joey from Sats Venture. 21 years old this young man is. And he's an up-and-comer, man. He's doing great work. We love you, Joey. He's part of the fam, too. He's a smart young man. In Germany, the euro was nicknamed Turo almost immediately from Turo expensive because all the prices went up more than they should have when converted fairly. Nice. True, VHF. Joey said, I borrowed $10,000 at 18%, and Bitcoin did over 40% in that time. I did pretty well. Exactly. The CAGR is going to be higher. Bitcoin is going to be worth more, AKA, and your dollar is going to be less, worth less. Every single day, your purchasing power goes down. Your dollar is going to be strong as today. Every second, the purchasing power is going down. So why not pay for Bitcoin today for the future value, and also betting against the dollar going down because you know it's going down. The purchasing power. What happens if I'm correct and in 26, 27 Bitcoin falls to 65K and you get margin called? You can only get margin called, VHF, if you go through a Bitcoin lending program. But just borrow against your house or something. You know what I mean? And that was at all-time high, yeah. And the likelihood, and again, this is you saying this, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I go by probabilities, man. And the probability saying 65K is very closer to 0 than it is 100. That's all I'm going to say about that. In my personal opinion. I hope you're right, though. It depends on the individual. It's not advisable to make such a blanket statement. Everyone's financial situation is not the same. Exactly. Very true. Very true, Sin. Very true. Yeah, exactly. Both ways. Yes, both ways. Absolutely. Good point, Sin. Very true, sir. So make sure you guys subscribe to Joey, and thank you so much, Joey, for your contributions and being part of the Bitcoiners for Freedom team. Is Jay Remmer here, guys? Did he sound off? Or no? No, he did not. Jay Remmer, going once, going twice. While you're figuring out if you're here, let's spin 011. Manny R. Manny R. Manny's still here, right? Joey, you just need a long enough runway to make it through the dips. Yes. True, Sen. Yes. Every person is different, and personal finance is personal. Very personal. So it's good for some people, bad for others, and vice versa. Manny, go, bro. Come to Papa, he says. Manny R, you're the winner. TBT, that part. You just need a long enough runway to make it through the dips. Yep. And conviction, number one, you got to be conviction. You got to have your monthly fees down to probably what you DCA. You got to have the conviction to stay long, and you can't get shooken out. Joey, what's up, brother? Thank you so much, man. This is a Joey Sats Venture Zap of 777 Sats. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Very much. A lot of Sats, my brother. Manny, you're the winner. Jay Rummer's out here, man. We're going to take this off the wheel. Yeah. What you going to make? Okay. You going to make the big wings? That's what I like to hear, honey. I'm trying to get my daughter to move here to Las Vegas, but, we'll see. Good game, Manny. Oh, you're here. Okay, you're here. Got you, huh? Yeah. If you want to. Okay. Sorry, J. Rim. I just took you off the wheel, man. He's back. All right. Make sure you stay, man. I was calling you out. Jay Remmer 1010, Manny 1011. Let's see who can win 012. Grasshopper. Joey with the super chat, $3. Holy crap. Thanks for the shout outs, Jay. I reached 400 subs. Congratulations on that. YouTube, I got to be honest with you, man. This platform is screwing you, man. You should have thousands of subscribers, man. With your content, your consistency, your thumbnails, and the people you have on, how in the world? I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm happy for you, man. But I'm just like, what are we doing here? 400? Like, is he saying something wrong or what? You should have at least 4,000. Yeah, it's my lucky night. Yes. Sorry to say that, man, but you should have more than that, man. But it's coming, though, brother. It's coming. Congratulations, Grasshopper. Told you Will rigged grass, and when you win, you will win a lot. Yes. Congrats, Sats Venture. Yes. Congratulations on 400. I mean, again, you should have more, but hey, Manny, Grasshopper. I think, Emily, I think you're behind on the chat a little bit, honey. Grasshopper, Lauren, LOL. Woohoo. Hopper is the bomb. Yes, she is. Yeah, I'm low-key getting shadow banned, huh? But it's also like I don't want the victim mentality. Yeah, me too. I'm the same way, man. I don't have the victim mentality. I'm going to keep going. But I'm just like, what the heck is going on here, man? I'll have to break out of the matrix. How do we do it, bro? I'm in there too, man. Not wrong, GOW, LOL. Hang on, I'm gonna go subscribe to Saz Venture. Thank you, man. Let me put his link up there one more time so it can be fresh up here. My man Joey. Love Joey, man. Joey is the man. Munshiki, I'm wondering what numbers very often. I see Twitter posts that have like 2,000 likes, and I think, what the heck? They should have hundreds of thousands. Why am I just one of 2,000? Yep. Sharon says boobs over brains. GOW. Wow, another $2.99. I like this XP. Haha. Thanks, man. Holy crap, Joey. Joey is the man, bro. He is always hooking me up. Thank you, Joey. My gosh, man. Good job, Joey. I'm ranked 2. Let's go, baby. You are? Okay, I just subscribed, young man. Good. Haha, so silly, I know. Hopper, congratulations. Thank you again, Joey. I appreciate it. Grasshopper, you're 1012. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Joey, please, if you haven't already. Grasshopper 1012. Let's see who can win 013. Thank you again, Joey. 2 of them. Wow. It really helps the channel, bro. You know that. GOW. We know he's here. Thank you, sir. No doubt. So silly. Yeah, the guy's 21 years old, man, Joey. 21 years old. Can you imagine? 21 and just going hard like he is? Crazy, man. GOW, yes. Congratulations. I know he's here. I ain't got to worry about it. 013 to GOW. 014 to who? Let's see. GOW. Scotty. Yes. Yay, GOW. Boom. Thanks, VHF. Sharp young man. Sure is. He sure is. Let's go, baby. G-Dub, you are super lucky. Jerry knows. Hello. I know you ain't leaving. I want 500 subs on my channel for when Jeff Booth rocks up. Is he coming to the channel? Scotty. Scotty's here. I know he's going to send me a message, but he's here. Scotty, 014. Let's see if he can do 015. I like when Scotty wins. He sends me a 99 cents. Fanny. We know she's here. Fanny Packer. Congratulations, ma'am. Emily's partying. Here's Scotty. Sends me 99 sats and says, thank you again, Joy. That was a big zap. Yes, I love to chat another day. I live to chat another day. Yes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Oh, yeah, he's coming 28th of August. Wow, man. Congratulations on that one, Joey. That's a big one, bro. That should blow you up, man. You are booking the hell out of these people, man. I'm thinking about doing interviews too, man, but you're killing it, bro. I mean, did you guys know, by the way, Joey had Anthony Pompliano on his channel? Did anybody know that? Joey had Anthony Pompliano on his channel. Fanny Packer. Thank you, guys. No doubt. Good game, Fanny Packer. Jeff Booth, another fellow Canadian, yes. And based as hell. One of my favorite Bitcoiners. Fanny Packer, 015. Now we're going to be caught up with 016. Let's see who can do it. That's Joey, yep. Ralph, you're the winner, brother. Ralph Hoddle, you still here, my boy? Nurse Hoddle. That interview was very random, huh? I didn't even talk about Bitcoin because I was so nervous. LOL, yeah. That was a while back too, right? Only a little boy back then, less than a year ago. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. But you'll be ready for him now, though. You're an old man now. Ralph, congratulations, brother. You're the winner. Ralph, I need your let me see. Do you have a speed wallet? Okay, I got you. I'll just send it to your strike unless you have a speed wallet, brother. Nurse Huddle. Sorry, I meant to put you as Nurse Huddle, bro. See my boy Ralph. Go game Ralph. That's what's up. That's what's up. Says almost close. Can you imagine an interview between Maddie and Jeff Booth? That would be the most calming and soft tone Bitcoin interview ever. Yes, it would, man. Yes, it would. That's what's up, Satch. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Hey, Ralph, keen for our podcast episode to come out. Okay. Yeah, you do have a speed, you said, Ralph? Ralph, message me on X if you have a speed, okay? Just send me the speed. I'll send it to you. Unless you want it on your strike. What do you do for a living, Joey? What do you do for a living, young man? That's what they want to know. But let's talk, guys. Let's talk a little numbers here. Let's look at the Bitcoin distribution video. It's an older video, but I like it. Just to give some context. Let's check this out real quick. Now, again, this is... here, let me exit this out and make sure it's going to work. This is, again, from last year, but it'll give you a solid situation on what's going on. So let's watch this quick little 2-minute video and about the distribution of Bitcoin.
Who owns the most Bitcoin? Since there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin, a lot of people, companies, funds, and even governments have been accumulating it. Today, the vast majority of Bitcoin is held by individuals, though much has been lost in the early years, before Bitcoin had much value. Bitcoin is increasingly being accumulated by companies and funds too. So who owns the most Bitcoin in each of these categories? Learn more in this video. We start with people. Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's anonymous creator, is estimated to own 1.1 million Bitcoin. Satoshi was an early Bitcoin miner who kept the system going before people paid much attention. This 1.1 million Bitcoin worth over $77 billion is still sitting untouched across 22,000 addresses over 15 years later and may never move. The Winklevoss twins are rumored to hold approximately 70,000 Bitcoin. Venture capitalist Tim Draper is estimated to hold at least 30,000 Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, the executive chairman and co-founder of MicroStrategy, shared he personally owns 17,732 Bitcoin alongside the company's holdings. There are several other tech billionaires who own Bitcoin, such as Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, Tim Cook, and Mark Zuckerberg. Next up are companies. Tech company MicroStrategy owns 214,246 Bitcoin, or 1% of the total supply, and has been buying more at a rapid pace. Block One, the company behind a failed cryptocurrency, is still rumored to hold the 164,000 Bitcoin it raised for launching its project. Stablecoin company Tether has accumulated 66,465 Bitcoin. There are dozens of other companies that hold thousands of Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and many exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase, Bitfinex, and Robinhood that hold large amounts of Bitcoin for clients. Since the ETF approval in January 2024, funds have been rapidly accumulating Bitcoin on behalf of their clients. A year after approval, they are expected to hold around 10% of the total supply. The biggest funds are Grayscale, BlackRock's iShares, and Fidelity, each holding hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. Finally, we have governments. Only El Salvador and Bhutan have accumulated Bitcoin on the open market. Other countries such as the United States, China, the UK, and Germany have confiscated Bitcoin from companies that broke laws and will typically auction these holdings off.
I'm showing you that video for a little bit of context, guys. Let me see. But dad grew the business to 45 full-time months, so it's getting pretty hectic. Do some as I get older. Yeah. Hey, yo, nurse. Satoshi tomorrow. Okay. Tell him I said hi, man. Tell him I said hi, Joy. He told me before he started his video that I inspired him to make videos. So tell him I said hi. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. Cool, Joey. You should talk to Road to 1 Bitcoin. He's good as but gag with the business. Bitcoin is now worth 2.3 trillion. Canada's only worth 2.2 trillion. Bitcoin just passed the value of Canada. I did not know that, Ian. My goal is to put BTC on Dad's balance sheet as a private company. Would be so gangsta. It would. Draper acquired BTC from a government auction. Legend. Wow. His BTC. Wow. I didn't know that. Does your dad believe in Bitcoin, Joey? Canada's cooked, but probably worth more than Australia. Dad loves Bitcoin because of me and his own conviction. Yep. Sick of retirement getting pushed further and further away. Yes. Our nations have both fallen greatly, Joey. Yep. Put an asterisk on that US BTC number. Yeah. I heard that's a rumor, Sin, but I don't know. Joey, you're cooked, mate. He is. No, he's not. He's the man. But anyway, this is Sani Time Chain Index. So I think this is the updated version of the Bitcoin distribution. And again, we've gone down a little bit. 11 billion or 11 million Bitcoin. We used to be like 11.02, and we're at like 52 and 0.52%. We've dropped a little bit because people have been selling for some reason. I don't know why. Yes, VAs are both rich and natural resources, but absolutely. Yes. Settle down, BTC. Draper is such a hardcore Bitcoiner. He won't even spend some time to tame those eyebrows. Yes. I was just about to say something about it. That dude's got them eyebrows, man. He is a very, very wealthy man, even without his Bitcoin. But with his Bitcoin, he's very, very wealthy. Those eyebrows are diabolical. Saying, yeah, he looks like a character, man. You know what I mean? Search up Sam Draper. He's a footy player that plays for my favorite AFL team, Australian Football League. Okay. VHF, yeah. But anyways, guys, so yeah, this is the real distribution. I believe the closest, nobody knows for sure. But I think this is the closest thing to it, and this is what everybody owns. And again, it's going to be very, very difficult here in the next 2 to 3 years, in my personal opinion, to get your fair share of Bitcoin. Okay? I just really feel that way. And obviously, your fair share today is 244,000, according to bitcoinsperperson.com. And again, this is with without all the people owning the Bitcoin, the big boys that we just saw, everything that was evenly distributed, which is not. Today, it would cost you to get 244,000 US. It's going to cost you $120,000. No, excuse me. It costs you $294. Excuse me. For 244,000 sats. Let's just say this was worth a lot less in dollars for 244,000, but now it's worth way more. And this is why I preach to people, man. Get to your million sats, because you'd be more rare than a millionaire. Because again, according to this, in 2025, there's 70 million individuals globally that have $1 million net worth. And I think those numbers are fugazi, man. I think it's way more people than that. I really do. Something just happened. Strike. Wow. Joey just sent in 777 sats. And guess what he said, Nurse Hoddle? He said, subscribe to Nurse Hoddle. And he sent in 777 sats. That's a hell of an advertisement. Thank you, Joey. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. I don't see any comments coming in. Everybody good? Is my stuff frozen? Hold on. Make sure I'm not frozen here. Okay. So 70 million millionaires in the world, fiat millionaires, which is very rare, but not compared to how rare you will be as a Satoshi millionaire. Now, these are on-chain addresses. These are not, people that own Bitcoin. Multiple chats on the go, LOL, yeah. These are not people that own Bitcoin on exchange and stuff like that. These are addresses that have 1 million Satoshis or more. And it's, 7.8 million addresses have 1 million to 10 million, 3.46 million addresses own 1 million to 10 million, or 10 million to 100 million Satoshis. So it's about 12, 13 million addresses total, which is way less than how many millionaires there are in the world. Now, again, How many people own more on, different platforms? I don't know. But I don't think it adds up to 70 million people worldwide, multimillionaires. So again, it's going to be more rare, in my personal opinion, to get to 1 million Satoshi. So please do so as quickly as possible. If you haven't already, Gray Motion's back. There he is. Gray Motion. All right, man. Well, we're coming to the end of the show, guys. We pretty much covered everything. The moral of the story is this, guys. Get as many Satoshis as you can while you still can, because I'm telling you right now, time is running out to get these cheap sats, because this is cheap, man. This is cheap as heck. You know what I mean? So make sure you get them while you can. I'm serious about that. You know what I mean? So we're going to play the all or nothing game, guys. Got cut up with the spins. Thank you guys so much for coming in. This is the last game of the night to reward you for being here for this long. Appreciate it very much. And I'm going to reward you for being here. You guys know how the game goes. For the people that stay this long, listen to me yap. Appreciate it. Great show. Keep stacking. Exactly. Jay Remmer. Boom. All right, this is the first spin for the all or nothing game. We're going to have 4 winners here. 2, 3. Because tomorrow we got a long show tomorrow for the Fat Tap Friday. So let's spin it. The first spin of July 17th, 2025 for the all or nothing game. Let's get it. Hi, folks. Who the hell's hi, folks? Oh, my God. Who did I say hi, folks? Alts are on the rise. Yeah, I seen. Grasshopper. All or nothing game. Is that commercial break? I wrote hi, folks, instead of commercial break. Grasshopper, you're the winner. Oh, man. LOL, right? BTC dominance is falling. Is it? Hopper, let's keep spinning. Okay. Let's spin it for Grasshopper. Woke up bullish. Congratulations. Bitcoin dominance has fallen. Let's see. Yeah, it's down a little bit today. It is down. And the altcoins are going up, I hear. They're up a little bit today. Which, again, it's good news for the alts, for the crypto bills. Woke up bullish. You're in it. Spin it, Grass. XT. Woke up bullish. Are you here? You got 200 sats if you're here, sir. If you're not, I'm going to keep Grasshopper going. Take you out the wheel and she gets another spin. Let me know, my boy, if you're still here. Woke up bullish. Please and thank you. You guys are very kind to me today. Good show today, guys. Very good show. VHF says, don't worry, Jerry. It'll be short-lived, my guy. I agree, VHF. I agree with that one. All right, looks like Woke Up Bullish is not here. Let me remove him. You get another spin, Grasshopper. Let's do it. Ryan. Is he here, though? Is Ryan here? That's the question. Congratulations. If not, you get another spin. Grasshopper. Well, you guys are quiet tonight. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're about to end anyways. Look, as everybody's ready to eat dinner or go to bed or something. Moonshiki, I only had about $45 worth of XRP, but I sold it today for $66 and made 48% profit. Didn't want to be greedy and wait for the super pump. Nice. Let's go. LOL. Vigay. Fingers crossed, Hopper. Did I finish on top tonight? I think you did, brother. Okay. Let's go. Okay, woke up bullish. You got 200 sats right now. Woke up bullish. Do you want to keep your 200 or do you want to spin for 1,000? Chance to win for 1,000. If you don't hit the 1,000, you get nothing. Your 200 gets passed to somebody else and they got 300. Did woke up bullish win? Oh, that was earlier. Woke up bullish. I'm here. Okay. That was earlier though, man. But I'll put you back on. That was the other spin. I think he's behind on the chat, guys. Oh God, that was a great comeback. It was. I guess my stream was a couple minutes behind. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna punch you. You got 200 sats, my brother. What you want to do? No, I got you, man. I got you. You want 200 sats or you want to spin 4,000, my boy? Do I have you on my thing? I think I do. Yep, I got you. What you want to do, sir? Keep the 200 or you want to spin? I'll take them, I guess. I haven't had much luck lately. Okay. 200 to you. Congratulations. Player 3, you're up. Let's see what happens. Let me get Ryan off. It's like Ryan's not here. Get Ryan off the wheel. If I haven't already. There he is. Player 3, you're up. Woke up bullish. Woke up. Yes. LOL. WCO. That's a good one. That was a good one. No one ever here on double or nothing. They're not. I don't get it. That's why I reward you guys for being here because everybody leaves at this time. Commercial break. I know what you meant. All or nothing. Yeah. Because you value your sats, sir. That's why I know you ain't leaving. You trying to get them sats. I mean, why not? It's free. You're already here. Why not get them? Commercial break. You got 100 sats, sir. What you want to do? You want to spin it? You want to keep it? I never doubt commercial break, by the way. Ever, ever, ever. Again, I've doubted him a couple times. He's like, I'm here, bro. What are you talking about? Let me know, my boy. Bitcoin is dead. How many times it has died? Look how many times it's died, guys. Bitcoin is just like AOL. It won't win the race for cryptocurrency. It does something. Give them the M's, please. Okay, thank you, bro. Appreciate it very much. Emily, you got 100 sats, ma'am. You want to spin it? Or do you want to keep your 100? Crazy, right, VHF? Look how many times it's died. It's died so many times. Emily. What you want to do, man? Got 33 in the chat. Spin, please. All right. She wants to go for it. I don't blame her. Thanks for tolerating me. Got to run. Need to bounce my lightning channel. See you. No doubt, bro. Commercial break. Bitcoin dies more than a soap opera character. If you know, you know. You know. Yes. Yes. That UCV said that was funny. Let's go, M Hawk 2E on that thing. Yes. Commercial break. You got 200 now. You want to give it to Emily again? See you, Gray. CB times 2, yes. Or Emily times 2, I think. What you want to do? Who put those two next to each other, right? It was me, sir. They're all one person. Commercial make by me about 30 seconds behind, maybe. Something like that. But Bitcoin keeps dying, guys. You see that? You know, but it's all good, man. You know, you know you're here for it. And just as a reminder, this network is robust, guys. It's a very, very robust network. And if you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you know. This is crazy, this thing right here, man. Hey, I just got a zap in. Let me look at it. Commercial break. What you want to do, sir? Give those to M's too. Okay. Okay. Trent just said he just sent in a big zap of 507. And he said one more for good measure, he says. One more what, sir? All energy moves in wave form. If you know, you know. One more spin, you saying? Emily, you got 200 sats, man. You want to spin it, or you just want to keep you 200? To most people, this clock looks like if you want to teach metric people to American. And I count me, and I never really care for that Bitcoin clock. Okay, let's go. It's lit. Let's go. It is lit. Metric system. Thank you, sir. I'll keep it. Okay, 200. That's it, guys. 200 sats. Did I get the 10K zap? No, I didn't get a 10K zap. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Thank you, short man. I just saw that, bro. Thank you so much. Yes, I did get it. Big zap. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Good game, chat. See you next time. Yeah. Short man, you said one more for good measure. Oh, one more zap. Thank you, man. Sending 200 for another spin. Okay, Fanny. 200 for another spin. All right. Thank you, short man. I appreciate it. And thank you. All right, let's do another spin. They still want to play. All right. So I'm about to eat dinner, guys. But hey, if the zaps are coming in, I got to do it. For someone. Okay, got you. Hello, I thought I broke my wallet. Oh, my God. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Headed back towards 120K. 1K. No, it's not. Oh, man. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Sin. Fanny. Thanks, Fanny. I sent another 1574 sats on speed earlier. Sorry, man. I haven't been checking it. Very sorry about that. Let's see. Got it. 1574. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Man, you are. Oh, that's not sure. That's T. Thank you, T. 1574. What's that number for, man? You sent that on strike too, didn't you? Let me see. What'd you send earlier? Yeah, 1574. Is that your birthday? 1574? January 5th, 74? Sorry, backpackers in the shower. He's sending out. No doubt. Yes, sir. Okay. I like that. T. We about the same age, man. I'm 1975. So we're a year apart. Thank you. 200 sats. Thank you. All right, let's do another one. Thank you so much, T. That's very kind of you, sir. Very kind. And so to you, short man. And so to you, Fanny Pack. I appreciate you. As you too. All right, one more spin. Let's do it. All or nothing. Random. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. VHF. Sent Jerry Hash. I'm currently in the shower. It's all good. Thank you. Did you get it? Yes, I did. Thank you. Got it on speed. That's a big zap. Thank you. VHF, what you want to do with it, brother? 200. I sent it, babe. VHF. No, it was random. I was born in 84. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Give them to the lovely Emily, VHF says. Okay. Emily, you got 100, man. You want to spin it? Or you want to keep that 100? What you want to do? I shall coin these shower sets. Thank you again, man. It's a big zap. I appreciate it. So where'd you get that number from, T? 1574. Yo, what's up, bro? Joey says, I feel like you only just hit 2,000 sub and now nearly at 2,500. No, I've been at 2,000 for a minute, Joey. For real. It's good. I'll keep it, please. Okay. All right, we'll do one more spin because they gave me 200, so we'll do one more. All or nothing. Player 6. Good game, VHF. Grasshopper better be here tomorrow. Fats at Friday is lit. It is. Thank you very much, VHF. No doubt. Manny. Manny, you are the winner. Remember, I sent 20,000 when you hit 2,000 sub. When was that? That was before the conference, Joey. Maybe a week or two before the conference. Because remember, me and him hit 10,000 the same day. He said hit 10,000, Jor, and I hit 2,000 the same day. Somebody sent it. Oh, one more for giving measure. Okay. Somebody just sent me 1,111 sats. Thank you so much. Whoever did it. You guys are showing a lot of love tonight, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm going to keep checking this guy. Sorry. You're very welcome, Emily. Manny times 2. I will be here. Okay, we started 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, Grasshopper. Let's go, Manny. Good game, man. Let's not go a little later. I don't know. Is that too early, by the way, you think? Are we still all or nothing? Yeah. Is there a different value to sats and shower sats? LOL, Laura says. Yay, Grasshopper. Yeah. Yeah. We're still doing all or nothing, Manny. Maybe I should start at 2 o'clock instead of 1. What do you think? Or 4 or 5 o'clock. I don't know. I go for a long time that day. But it's Fats at Friday. Hey. Spin it, man, he says. 5 p.m. would be cool to start on a Friday. Okay. I'm at work, but I try to jump in anyway. All right, spin it. Eastern. Yeah. So you guys like that? You think I should do 1 hour later? I don't mind later. Okay. 111, not to be confused with Jor. Oh, thank you, Samantha. 1,100 and 111. Okay, that's a nice number. Again, Samantha, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. Manny says spin it. I'm here to oblige. I am here to oblige. Cindy. Sin Diesel. You have 200 now, sir. Sin Diesel's going to keep that. I ain't even worried about that. Sin Diesel will keep it. Thank you again, Samantha. I really appreciate that. Did I ever tell you I dated a girl named Samantha? Samantha, have I ever told you that? Let me see. I don't know if I ever told you that.
Right here.
Hello.
I'm with Samantha right here.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about cryptocurrency. Do you know anything about cryptocurrency?
No. 0.
Do you know anyone who's invested in crypto? You know anything about Dogecoin? Any of those things?
No. I think it's nonsense, to be honest with you.
Why do you think that?
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because a lot of scammers. What kind of things do you feel?
I work.
Samantha looks like a very nice lady, doesn't she? Look at Samantha.
Too hard to risk losing the money that I work for.
So you just think
if I can.
She said it's not tangible. She says it's not tangible.
If I can see it, like actually in my hand, or
she says she has to see it actually in her hand. She says, guys,
it, like actually in my hand, or what I know to be in my bank account that I've known for a long time that I trust it. I just don't. But I guess I don't know enough about it either.
Okay. Well, thank you for that combo.
Yeah, that was Samantha, guys. Very nice young lady. I don't think so, huh? Yeah, maybe I didn't tell you guys that. Yeah, I used to date a girl named Samantha. Kind of reminds me of that Samantha right there. That would be what? 5 o'clock Eastern? Yeah, if I started 1 hour later. We usually send in videos, but I'm not feeling too good today, but I will borrow tomorrow, even if I'm not feeling well. LOL. Yeah. So Backpacker family, what do you think? 5 o'clock Eastern? Thank you for doing. I'll be more active when I feel better. No doubt. I don't think so. Doesn't know anything but has an opinion. Sounds like most people. Yeah. I'm not gonna put my money in, but 0 hours. But Samantha looked like a real nice lady. Here goes Sin. Sin says, "Okay, turn the lights are on. Jerry, the pottery is over. You ain't got to go home, but I'm taking my sizzats. That's right, brother. That's right. She wants to see it in her hands, Jerry. Yes, she does, sir. Yes, she does, Fanny. Hey, I mean, who am I? Who am I not to oblige, Fanny? Low IQ, run away from her. Yeah. I mean, she did say they were talking about cryptos. They didn't say Bitcoin. So I could work with Samantha. I think I could work with Samantha. Could you guys work with Samantha? Let's see her
Right
again.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about cryptocurrency. Do you know anything about cryptocurrency?
No, zero.
Do you know anyone who's invested in crypto? You know anything about Dogecoin? Any of
See, she don't know nothing about Dogecoin or cryptocurrency. So I can work with Samantha. You know what I mean? I can work with Samantha. Since I see why you broke up with her. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Sid. Whatever works for you, and you know we're tuned in. Okay. I just want to see if that's too early for you guys. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are working and stuff. So what do you guys think? Boobs over brain, Sharon says. I'm never opposed to 4, but what's easier for you, Jerry? Okay. Fanny. Good night, guys. All over here, no doubt. Just saying her hand can work with that. Maybe. Fanny, stop. She won't ever be orange peeled, but it's okay. I think she will. I'd like to talk to Stephanie. I mean, Samantha, excuse me. I really would. Jerry wants to lay that sat down on her. Sat that down. Okay. We literally work our schedule around you. Oh, thank you. Well, beside the backpacker family, because they'll do that. Do you guys like it 1 hour later, or do you guys want me to do it at 4? Or is it by 5? Just put 4 or 5 in the thing like this. Just put 5, 4. What's better, guys? Let me know. You know what I mean? Because we still get people. I notice that people start coming in a little bit later. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? 5. Okay, there's 1 5. 5, Sharon says. Backpacker says 4. 24 plus. I wish. 4. Okay, we got 2 4s and 2 5s. 3 5s, 2 4s, right? Yeah, 2 4s. How many 5s we got? 2 5s, 2 4s. Doesn't matter to me, Jerry. I'll tune in. Okay, LOL 24. Do a YouTube poll, Jerry. You have that option. Yes, I do. 5, Samantha says. Okay. Funny. LOL, yes. Let's try 5, see how it goes. Okay, we got more 5s and 4s. All right, we'll try it. 2 o'clock my time. 5 a.m., Woko Billy says. Okay. Too late for the East. 5 o'clock is too late for the East? 3 4s and a possible. That's right, Sid. Somebody's playing. Somebody's playing. Just playing. I know. And we know everyone in the East complains. Yeah. Too late for the East. Okay. I mean, Ian is a legend in here, guys. So I got to listen to him. Okay, let's see what Scotty has to say. Scotty says, I can't make either. So you do you. Okay. Just other people work and have schedules. So can work with everyone. Okay. It'll end up being 7 hours either way. I know. V says 5. Okay. We got more 5s and 4. So we're gonna try 5 tomorrow. Okay. So put the word out, guys. 5 o'clock tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. We'll try that and see what happens. You know what I mean? I liked 1 o'clock because it's a Friday. We're hanging out, but a lot of people still do work on Fridays. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll try it out. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. You know that. Revolution free, yes. And we're in this thing together, guys. You know that. And we work together. What time zone are you talking about? 5 o'clock Eastern time, Ian, and 2 o'clock Pacific time. So, yeah, because someone tell Jen. Yeah, because Jen can't even come in at 1. So she doesn't come in till like 1 or 2. I mean, 2 or 3. So, you okay with that, Ian? Thank you, Jerry. Oh, Sharon, I love that. Sharon, I love that now. Them kisses right back at you, Sharon. You're welcome too, Sharon. Thank you. Seriously. No, not the closing screen. We're all done, Fanny. We're all done. Sharon, what another one? Sharon, don't listen, Sharon. You're gonna be I'm gonna be saying something about Sharon instead of Samantha here soon. Anyways, guys, you guys know what time it is. I got some good news and bad news for you guys. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate you, man. Much love to you, brother. The good news is we have a way out, and the bad news is we got a broken system. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Declaration of Independence along with the Constitution of the United States of America. This was written in 1776, the Declaration of Independence. We ratified the Constitution in 1789. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks again, Jerry. No doubt. Good night, Nurse Huddle. Thank you, Grasshopper. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. We'll try that. You go, Sharon. 20 years at 37 trillion will be the price of Bitcoin per US dollar. Whoa. Okay. Peace, GH. We'll see. Working class freedom. We'll see. But 1789, we had sound money until 1913. For 124 years, we had sound money. But what happened? What happened in 1913? We know. Thank you, Jerry and fam. Bless you all. Thank you, Emily. We love you. Night, everyone. No doubt, Fanny. And what happened in 1913? We know what happened. The Federal Reserve came in to play. But we don't want to play with them, but they wanted to play with us. But hey, nothing we can do about it. None of us knew about this growing up. They didn't teach us about this in school. You know that. School is not for education anymore. You know what it's for. But we'll get into that. And it's a shame, man, what they did. So from 1913, we started getting off of sound money. I don't care about the 1971 stuff. That's all smoke and mirror. Okay, that's a product of 1913. Okay, 1933, gold confiscation, Executive Order 6102 happened. And you know what happened? They repriced gold from $20.62 to 30-something, 34, 35 bucks the next year in 1934. Is that theft? I think so. Then in 1944, the Bretton Woods Agreement came about. Did you guys hear about that? I didn't. I never got taught about that in school. I didn't. And then what did they start saying? The dollar is as good as gold. Was it though? Was it? No. Then 1971, all the people talk about Tricky Dicky, Richard Nixon, who again had got a bad rap, man. Richard Nixon was a good guy, man. He really was. But unfortunately, he inherited a bad system. And that's when the WTF happened in 1971 happened. The same today in the year of our good Lord, 2025, with Donald Trump is adopting a terrible system, just like Richard Nixon did in the 1960s. But he's the only one that said, we're not going to kick the can down the road. We're going to kick it to the bond market. That's what Trump said. And did it work? No, not yet. He says, I'm not going to do it. But he did stop kicking the can down the road to our grandparents and our grandkids and great-grandkids. So he opened up the Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, and they found a bunch of waste, fraud, and abuse. But could they do anything about it? No. It's like me and you seeing somebody robbing somebody's house, but we can't stop them. You see it, but you can't do nothing about it. They couldn't do it. What they do with Elon Musk, the blob, the government. They shoot him up and spit him out because he can't do anything with the U.S. government. So why are we at $37 trillion deficit? We have a spending problem in this country, ladies and gentlemen. The government is too big. 450 departments, and we've only been around 249 years. And out of that $37 trillion, if you were a little good boy and good girl, you owe $323,000. Now, how'd that happen? It's simple. You signed up for the 5-40-40-40-40-40 club. And what is that? Go to school, get good grades, get indoctrinated, not educated, get out, get a degree, get a pat on the head and said, go do that for 40 years, that job, and be on the plantation. That's what you did. 40 hours a week. And they take 40% of your pay. 2020, 2021, the Federal Reserve, who's not federal, don't have any reserves, printed 40% of the money supply that American had in history in U.S. dollars. 40%. They increased it. Nobody knows about that, though. Inflation started going crazy. It was a lag effect. I told everybody this in 2021. I go, watch what's going to happen. When you print money, that's the hidden tax, which is inflation. It only comes from one place, guys. You do that for 40 years, ladies and gentlemen, and you end up, after all that, with a broken $40 watch. Now, again, I thought we were a democracy. Did you vote for that? I didn't. So here's the problem, guys. We spend more than we earn. We spend 7 and we only make 5. The math ain't mathing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. So what do we need to do about it? Where do we need to kick the can to? Well, if I was advising Trump, I'd whisper in his ear, kick that bitch off the cliff and get a new one. And here's what this new can's going to do. It's going to have a brand new money. It's about 16 years old. Nice young money coming up. But when it hits about 20, 25 years old, 30, I don't know. When it matures a little bit more, it's not ready yet. But when it does, what is it going to do for you? Well, first of all, it'll stop inflation, pay off the national debt, break this system. And for you personally, your family, because you stack this thing, will be building statues of you in the future. And I promise you that. And if you're wondering what this new money is, if I had to take a guess, especially you guys been around for a long time, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate all the time, the zaps, the love, the fun, and the learning experience. We're learning and earning together, guys. No one is like our group, the Bitcoiners for Freedom. Nobody's like us, man. They don't do it like us. You know what I mean? So we're going to keep coming, keep growing, keep stacking, and keep loving. Thank you so much for giving me the most precious thing you have, and that's your time. Thank you so much. And tomorrow is Fat Sat Friday. What does that mean? It means it's Friday or Friday. We're going to celebrate and double the sats tomorrow. Thank you, brother. 200 sats per spin, and the all or nothing game is going to be crazy tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're going to do 1 hour later, see how that works, okay? We're going to do 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Make sure you guys tell everybody about that, and I will too. But until then, guys, you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a good day at work. And until then, and you guys already know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.